Hey guys, welcome to the ArchieLuxury live stream. It's the Friday stream today.
Archie, quick, may I bless you and Snake for this show forthwith?
No worries.
And T, I bless thee on this journey, this show that we are about to intake.
You got the tickets.
I bless thee that we shall enjoy the show and have a good show in the name of the Pontiff, the Patek, and the Holy Rolex. Amen, my friends.
Absolutely.
T told me he's coming over for good. T's coming for good, Archie.
Ooh, yeah.
He's coming for good. Well, I can only do 2 nights, as you know, because of the time.
Yeah, I know. You're on a good night, so.
I think he means you're going to ditch Tim. You're going to ditch Tim soon.
No, I'm not ditching him. No.
Just upvoted.
Upvote, guys. Here we go. Fat Windbag Band, £10. Support the Pontiff. No, number one, no soy fest here. Upvote.
Vote. Upvote.
Upvote, guys. Upvote.
Yeah, upvote, guys. Upvote.
Just out of interest, guys, people are asking me, why was the video pulled?
Yes, please tell us. We want to know the facts,
Diego went funny. Diego made I thought it was a PayPal donation. It was a request for money. Very cheeky done.
Archie, do you mind if I send the superfan link into the private chat?
No, you can't.
Okay.
Superfan link. What's a superfan link? That video was pulled because...
Of course.
Yeah.
That video is pulled. That's the reason,
of course.
He made a joke for a request for payment, but it had all his bank details on, so you showed it.
It had his address. He gets funny. And I said, look, just grow a fucking spine. You wear Rolex, for fuck's sake. A real Rolex owner wouldn't be a real fucking Rolex owner wouldn't give a fuck. Fuck you! They wouldn't care. But fucking hell. So that's what happened there. I'm just telling you the story.
Okay.
Super chats are coming in. Frozen Yukon are $2 Friday afternoon with Pontiff tax fund.
Is it true that he asked you for $1,000 or something?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
request. I thought it was a
Request.
payment. I thought
That was it. Oh, see, that was what it was a request for $1,000 for a joke.
Yeah, it was a prank.
Yeah,
Prank.
yeah.
Archie thought it was a donation, and then Diego said, "Look closer."
Oh, so we showed it. Well, that's it.
So look, I don't want to get him in trouble.
No.
Bus route 73, £2, 1 dog, 2 bones. And we got Big Lech, $2. Oh my mighty Pontiff. Cheers,
Oh my
Archie.
mighty Pontiff, I fucking love you, OG.
That's a statey. It's a
Nice
horrible
translation.
statey.
I've got to do my Tim impersonation, Archie. Hey, Mike, how is the CMC machines going, Mike?
It doesn't really sound like him. It doesn't really sound like him, Plus. I have to be saying, it doesn't really sound.
Yeah,
That
you
shit,
gotta sound like
Presto.
Tim. You gotta sound like Tim to get me to do it.
That shit, that
Ken, we got some super chats, guys. Big Mac, $2. We did that one. And we got Ken Fresno, $2. Super chat in before the stream delete. Super chat in before the stream is deleted. Yes, exactly. Right. We got some guests here. We got Cameron. He got booted for bad behavior yesterday, TN Tickers.
Oh, what did he do? What did he
He
do?
insulted the pontiff.
Fuck me, I've heard it. He's done it a few times before and got away with it. What did he say this time?
Just a bad mood. I was in a bad mood. TN Tickers, you heard my story now, didn't you?
Which one? Sorry.
I went into the handbag store.
Oh, fuck me dead. I heard it yesterday.
You didn't buy a handbag, dude. You didn't buy a handbag. What the fuck?
No, I didn't.
No, you're joking.
I heard you, the stitchy, when you were saying about going on the journey on the handbag.
No, you didn't. He's joking. He's lying. He's a lie. He didn't buy a handbag. No, it's a lie. It's a lie.
He wouldn't be that silly. He wouldn't be that silly.
He wouldn't be that fucking stupid. Come on.
The funny thing is, TN Tickers, when I put it into your currency, it doesn't sound so bad.
I know, I heard that, mate. I was trying to get to bed and I heard you going on about it and putting it. And as I was making something to eat at some stupid time in the middle of the night, and I heard, and I said, I bet he puts it in English pounds, and he did.
Yeah, because it sounds
8,000.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of English pounds,
is that a lot of money?
No, of course not. Actually,
£8,000. Of course it fucking is. £8,000.
Now that Showcase is back, Archie, can we still call you the Pontiff, or do I have to call you the Don? And do we have to start referring to ourselves as Goodfellas?
Hello, Trapper. What's going on, Trapper? Just keep
okay,
that
Mr.
Love you, Trapper.
There's a guy called Mr. T in the chat. He's having a jump off at me. Fucking get on here, Sado. We'll drop the link.
Do you want me to block him? Do you want me to block him?
You do, yeah. Fuck him off, yeah.
You want him blocked? TN Tickers, do you want him blocked?
Yes, block the cunt.
He's gone. He's
Thank
gone.
you.
No, you can't be rude to our TN Tickers. He's a valued guest.
Thank you.
And I got to tell you, anyone who's beaten cancer is my hero. So
mine too. Mark the Shark is right.
Very noisy.
Showcase can
Trapper
save us
John,
all
Trapper
money
John,
on
crazy
sleeping
feedback
pills.
there, man. I don't know what's going on, Trapper.
So, Archie, that was that's not mine. I've got that
Just
on
hang on, one tick there. One tick. JDI, $5. Thoughts on Watch Nicholas? I don't even know. Who is Watch Nicholas?
He's got a channel. He's a fan of yours.
Any good?
He's a fan of yours. Well, he's a fan of yours, so we have to say it's all right, all right?
He's great. Big Mac, $10. Also, thank you, Pontiff, for the following. The Green Guy. He was absolutely delighted to see you give him a follow. No worries, man. I'm happy to do.
Big Meats, jump on.
TN Tickers.
That's not mine. I borrowed it, but that's
that's the bond.
Yeah, that's £8,000. That's £8,000 apparently. So that's eight grand gets you. Better than
Holy shit! Is that on that bracelet? The titanium bracelet?
Yeah, titanium bracelet. Yeah.
Holy fuck! That looks amazing.
That's better than a fucking pink handbag. Fuck me dead.
It was actually it's grey
Oh,
handbag.
Grey,
and by the way, there I just want to let you know, TN Tickers, The grey would go perfectly with that titanium finish on that watch there.
Would it? Fuck no. I'll have 2 of them then. Fuck me dead. Right. No, that is a real nice. I can't believe how light that is.
It's
That
so
is
loud,
so light.
Trapper. What the hell are you doing, Trapper? What the fuck are you doing?
He's skinning deer.
Archie, I almost bought a titanium Panerai today.
Wow.
Would you buy a titanium Panerai, or would you stick with steel?
I don't like titanium. I don't. The only watch I'd buy in titanium is that Bond watch.
Yeah, but I mean, a Panerai is big enough and heavy enough to kind of not come off as a lightweight, you know? That's my issue with titanium, is just the weight.
Ken Fresno, $5. Arch, Cameron has a riveting story of intrigue with a Rolex authorized dealer. What's your story, Cam? Give us the quick story.
Oh, it's not really quick. It's I kind of almost got scammed.
What? 1 minute, Uncle Jonga, £1.80. Get Rolex Cardell on here ASAP. Credit to the community. We got some amazing super chats. Bright blue comment, $2. Plastic has the audio of a New York subway conductor.
Thank you. Bright blue comment.
And Tanzeel, $50.
Nice.
TGIF. What's that? What does that mean?
Thank God
it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday. Have a good weekend, Arch. What do you think of the latest Lamborghini acquisition? I think you saw it on Instagram.
Archie,
holy shit! Did you buy that?
No, Tanzeel Ansari did apparently.
But by the way, guys, can I tell you something? I have decided officially the business is off the market. The ArchieLuxury media empire is now officially off the market.
Nice.
Why? Does that mean somebody bought it or you're not selling it?
No, I'm not selling it. I had a meeting with them, right? You know, that Real Cars and Chrono, right?
Yeah.
And what happened was I go to this meeting and he goes, ROI, I want 35% ROI, return on investment. I thought, fucking, I fuck you not, tea and tickers. I had your accent come out of my mouth. Fuck you what? If I was getting 35% ROI, do you think I'd sell it to you, you fucking idiot?
All right.
I thought to myself, if I was getting 35% ROI, do you think I'd sell it to you?
Yeah.
It's like a gold mine, 35%.
Yeah.
Right?
Vulture capitalists.
This is it, not venture capitalists. These are vulture capitalists. And I was in the meeting. I was in the meeting with them.
On the Jubilee.
I had Doc in there. We're just going to keep you quiet because I'm telling a story. I had Doc there. I had Bear, and I had the Real Cars and Chrono. And Cars and Chrono goes, whenever I buy into a business, I'm looking at a strategy in a couple years' time to get out, the exit strategy. And I said, Cars and Chrono, pick up a fucking mirror. You are my exit strategy.
Yeah.
So I said to him, I said, why the fuck do I think I want you in here at 35% ROI? Fuck me dead. 35% out. These guys, are they realistic? 35% a year per annum on their investment. What the, you know what I think the Real Cars and Chrono should do to get that sort of return?
What?
Go to a casino.
Yeah, he doesn't need it, though, does he? He doesn't need it. He's got so much money, he doesn't need it, does he?
No, but that's why they're rich. They want 35% ROI. Blue Bright comment, $2. Did Cars want 35? No, he wanted 50% for £250,000 Aussie, which is actually, put it into pounds, 125,000 pounds.
I thought it's 49%, so you still keep.
It was going to be 50. It was going to be 50. I was actually trying to sell 10% blocks off for 25. I went into the meeting with him. It didn't work out. You know what? I got to tell you something. You know what? I don't fucking think I want to sell it to the. And then he says, "Oh, how can you guarantee return ROI?" Man, you know what I want you to do? Let me explain it to you, Cars and Chrono. Can I explain this to you? I want him to put the money in. I want to go to my local BMW dealer. Right, my friendly local BMW. I'm going to call this car up for what Tan's just bought. Holy guacamole! That's what I want to do. I'll show you what I'll show you. Let's bring this up, okay? Have a look at this. This is Tan's new car.
Oh.
Holy fuck!
A hurricane.
Now let me tell you this, T and Tickers. What I wanted to do is I want to take the $250,000. I wanted to go to my local BMW dealer, right?
Right.
I'd probably get a 3 Series, top of the line 3 Series.
Why not get one of them fuckers in front of you, them red things? Fuck me dead.
You know what those fuckers? I couldn't get that over a fucking speed bump.
I know. Sorry,
what I mean?
Yeah. Sensible option. BMW, yeah.
No. I want something that works, and I can put the kids in, and I what the fuck can I do with this? What the fuck?
It looks good,
This
though,
is-
doesn't it? Fuck
Oh,
me
it
dead.
fucking looks amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Look
That
at this,
colour as
man.
well. That fucking colour, yeah.
That color is fucking in. I'm just gonna take the super chat off there. Fucking hell, man! What do you think of this? Seriously,
That's a new Lambo colour. That, and I've not seen that colour before. They used to be like
Oh, that's his
yellow,
old one.
and orange, and stuff.
he's taking in the old one. Holy fuck!
See how low that white car is, though? You couldn't drive that on the street. You couldn't take it out of any parking lots without tearing the front end off.
Oh, look at that! Fuck me dead. That's amazing.
It
That
is
white
cool,
one?
but you understand, Mike? It is fucking cool. That car is. Cool.
Oh yeah, but the Huracan actually looks like it might be drivable, and I'm aware that they have a bag system that raises the front end up. when
Yes,
you pull in
that's
and out of-
correct. You're
Oh,
right,
so,
Mikey. So this
but a
here,
lot of-
yes, it's official. Huracan 2.0 is here for 2022 in Evo rear wheel drive.
No, it's rear wheel drive, not
nice, yeah, because they were all wheel
not-
drive.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the thing is about the rear wheel drive, these are a very, very, you know, actually I got a fan of mine who had an Audi R8
yeah.
and he had the limited edition rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
Apparently it's incredible. The dynamics are completely different
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
all-wheel drive. In many ways, you would think it's inferior, but it's
No,
actually fucking amazing. Fucking
Super chats.
Super chat, and then I
Team
want to say
Pickers.
something. I want to say something with the super chat. After the super chat. Yeah.
Tanzil, $5. Yes, bought it. Lamborghini Huracan Evo rear wheel drive in Rosso Efestos and AD Persona Man color special. Texted you a night pick too.
So I knew
Holy
I knew
shit.
somebody who had he had a Cosworth, a Sierra Cosworth 2-wheel drive Sapphire years ago, tuned the tits off it as much as you can get, 400 brake or whatever. And then he got a 4-wheel drive one, and the 2-wheel drive one felt a lot fucking quicker because it squatted the back end down and launched. The acceleration just felt quicker. It probably wasn't.
A lot of those ended up as race cars too.
Yeah, if you lined them side by side off with the same driver, the 4-wheel drive would probably be quicker. But a 2-wheel drive in the passenger seat felt quicker because the back end squatted and it just launched. It just launched off. It was fucking amazing.
Sovron, $2. Lunch with Big Boy. Archie had 80% ROI on wontons. Fucking Uncle Jonga, £1.80. Arch, how's the journey going to get a Pepsi? Guys, by the way, I released my video on the ArchieLuxury channel. It's a special message to Rolex ADs. ArchieLuxury explodes.
Right.
I really, really came out swinging. I got to say, I don't think I'll be getting anything from the AD anytime soon. PG, $5. Can we talk about paint drying on concrete boats and watching it dry together on plastic chairs being beaten in the sun?
So
I love that idea. Sounds good.
You can't get on that Rolex journey, but you can get on that handbag journey. I see.
Plastic, $2. Now showcase back. Must call Pontiff the Don. What the fuck? There we go.
Yeah, I got to call it Don again because fucking Showcase is back. Isn't that your band for calling you Pontiff?
Showcase is okay.
Don, good fellow, good fellow, good. Oh, Don.
I love Showcase. Please, I love Showcase.
So Archie,
Tea and tickers. I wanted to tell you very quickly. Tea and tickers.
Yes, Archie.
Is
By the way,
that better,
plastics-
Arch?
Sort of.
Yeah.
Tea and tickers.
Yes,
Plastic's embarrassed. He went to Hourglass. He rang them up, and they started talking about Journeys. Tell us your story about Journeys, Plastic.
Okay, so I went on the
Same day I went in to
Marcelo
get the
show.
bag. Same day I went to get the bag. He
Went on
told
the
me that-
Marcelo show, and as a favour to the show, I rang up the Hourglass, and I asked them a couple of questions. One of them being, "Hey, how do I get myself a Steel Sports or a white gold Daytona?" "Sir, you should come in and we'll start your journey with a Tudor." So I'm going to head in on Wednesday, and I'm going to tell him if I can skip the queue and go straight for a white gold blue dial Daytona.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm going to pay the piper at the retail AD, and I'm going to YOLO and get myself a blue dial white gold Daytona, just like Mr. Zosos. Me and Zosos are going to be blue dial Daytona.
Okay,
brother.
Cameron, what's your story? Make it quick, Cam, because if it's bad, you're going to get booted.
Make it a good one.
okay. So about a week ago, I had called a authorized dealer looking for another date just to add to the collection. Since it's the top of the year, I wanted to make a special order for it, and it ended up being the 36 millimeters all stainless steel green dial that I settled for, that we could special order. And what ended up happening is that the AD said back to me, "Hey, we could provide you with this watch. We don't have a guaranteed estimate of how long it's going to take for you to get the watch, but you can put down a 20% down payment, which was $1,500, but it's non-refundable, and we'll let you know when your watch comes on special order with no guarantee."
So say this. Who was this? This was the AD? You were in the ADs, or this was a phone call? I don't
A
understand.
phone call. It was a phone call.
Just hang
Oh,
on a
you got to
minute.
go in and see them, man. They fucking
Ken,
fuck
Zeal,
about phone calls, man.
$5.
Fuck me, dude.
Trapper John, do you prefer Spyderco or Benchmade knives? Spyderco
Benchmade.
or Benchmade?
Benchmade.
I don't even know the
Benchmade.
difference between either.
Actually, you know,
Yeah,
JJ.
check
JJ
out-
was a
check
big
out
fan of
Big
Benchmade
Knives.
as well.
JJ,
JJ,
come back. You can steal. Oh, the chicken. JJ, come back.
My wife-
I work for a company that blows both of those knives out of the water, man, times 1,000. Those knives
Wow.
are like fucking like Timex compared to the
But
knives I used to make.
what's the company, Mike?
No, hang on, Cameron.
Big
Cameron, I want to hear
knife.
the story. So you got a phone
Right.
call. Let me
Yeah,
let me just retrack. You got a phone call. Is that correct?
I called them.
So, but you said about this putting the money down on who said that? You rang them or they rang you? I don't understand.
I called them.
What did you say?
I basically said what I just said, Arch.
And what
Oh.
did they say? Put down 1,500 non-refundable.
Yeah. And I said, before I do that, there's some concerns here. One is that, hey, I'm putting a non-refundable down payment on a watch that has no guaranteed estimate time.
And what did they say
frame.
to that?
They said, well, you can trust us. They basically said, just trust us.
What model were you putting the deposit down on?
A 36 date just green dial.
Archie, I'm going to do that when I go on a Wednesday. I'm going to put a deposit on the white gold blue dial Daytona.
Can
That's
you
a
say
fucking
hello to
credit.
Kevin for me?
Kevin,
And-
When you're there, when you're at Hourglass, can you say, Kevin, did you get Archie's letter?
I
Archie's
will
my
do.
good
I
mate.
will do.
Please,
100%.
I want you to come on the show and tell us what the Kevin
I
said.
will.
Yes,
I will.
I sent
I
him
will.
photos. I sent him a suck-assy letter. Come on,
Yeah, I
guys.
can't wait
help
to
me
get
out.
that I can't wait to get that white gold blue dial Daytona. Fuck, that's going to be so hot.
And-
Me and
Guys.
Mr. Z,
So Cameron,
And-
I don't know.
Guys.
So they asked you to put a
Brothers.
1,500 deposit down. Then what happened?
Yeah,
What sort of
and then-
time frame did they think?
They didn't. They wouldn't tell me a time frame, even if it's 8 months, 6 months, 4 months, whatever. And I basically said, I gave them some. I said the only way I'll go through with this is if you give me verification and proof that today or by Monday that you guys sent off a special order request to Rolex for the watch that I want, and then I will give you the deposit. And there's a little bit of hesitation for them to do that because I guess they've never heard of anything like that. They ended up agreeing to it, I did the $1,500 deposit. Monday comes around, they call me while I was in class, and they basically said, "Hey, we sent the verification, the screenshot."
Are you
And
allowed to
this-
have your phone
Oh,
in
fuck.
high school, Cameron? I didn't
What?
know you're allowed to have are you allowed to have your mobile phone in high school?
I'm in college.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Anyways, I got that call, and they said basically, Cameron, you have an hour to make a decision whether you want to get a refund if it's good enough for you. And I looked at the email. It basically says they have a replenishment. They put a replenishment request with Rolex, which I do not know what that means. I called around to a couple of dealers and told them, had asked them what that means. They said that that has nothing to do with a special order, and I declined it because one of my worries is that, hey, if they
Hang on
even
1
if they
minute,
did,
guys. Just 1 minute there. I just want to show you something really cool. Holy fuck. He took it out in the snow. Fuck me dead. Look at this.
actually that looks pretty good.
Wow,
I like
that's
that
a
look.
beautiful
Yeah.
color. Hey, we only have 47
Amazing.
upvotes. We need more upvotes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, can we get more upvotes?
That is amazing, man.
Look
Guys,
at the exhaust on
upvote
it.
and
Look
support
at the
the
fucking
content.
exhaust on
Fucking
it.
hell. How?
250
Oh, look at
people
this.
watching, not
got a
even
few-
50 upvotes.
We got
Like,
some super chats
subscribe,
coming in now, man. We got
Tell
some super
your
chats.
circle jerking
Super
friend.
chats, super chats. Here we go. Here we go. Super chat. We got a super chat in here now from Inside Information. $2. Tickers should not be here. Just here for free. Tickers is my best. Tickers is new talent. No, I love
Because
the
it's the
Tickers.
future, for fuck's sake.
Tickers is the
it.
fucking future of YouTube. Don't you fucking say anyone says anything bad about Tickers, they will be banned today.
Banned for life.
Unless they're super chatting, then we'll think about it. Okay, Instagram, the real Cars and Chrono, $10. Archie, come back. You can keep the equity from your favorite chrono capitalist. By the way, Cars and Chrono, could you send me that report? You promised me you would send me a report. I would love to have that. I've actually got an appointment with the local BMW dealer, and I'd like to bring that report as my papers. So please send me your report through.
Okay,
Archie,
so-
have you seen that video of
God damn.
it's a hurricane on tracks on in the snow.
Man,
in the
I
snow.
gotta tell you, man, hurricanes. I gotta tell you, man,
A
Lamborghini.
Huracan?
That would be the fucking ultimate car. That
I
is
actually meant to
fantasy
say
land.
Lambo instead of
Never,
I think Lambo's
never meet your gods because you've got nothing to strive for. The
Archie,
problem
have you
with
been in a
man,
Lambo? Have you been in one?
yes, I have. I had a fan who had a Diablo. I made a video on it. It's on the ArchieLuxury channel. I've been in two Lamborghinis. I've been in a Diablo, a red Diablo, and also a Gallardo Spider. Gallardo Spider. They're on my ArchieLuxury channel.
No problem
Check
fitting
it
in.
out.
No problem fitting in the car. Just curious because I'm a big guy and I was thinking maybe one day, if the crypto crap comes in, I might buy a Lambo.
Oh, crap.
Would I be
Insider
tricky?
information. 1 minute. Insider information. Tickers can't play the guitar, just sound pollution. Okay, thank
Well, he
you.
super chatted. That's
Wait,
fine.
Archie, can I at least finish the story, man?
Yeah, it was story, but I don't understand. So AD rang you, said, look, we take a $1,500 deposit. Why didn't you say to them, look, I'm happy to pay the $1,500 as long as we've got a time limit of 3 years?
Holy, come on, Archie.
3 years. Holy shit.
Well,
Okay,
well,
so
what
one
do
of
you
my
think?
worries, one of my concerns was that basically, if there's no guaranteed or time estimate, I'm basically giving this AD a interest-free loan to
I
let's
thought
say
you had
the watch.
50,000.
You would
to
say
just
to
blow.
him,
What's
let's give a
1,500?
3 year. Just say 3 years then. Why don't we say, okay, let's put it on paper. Say deposit on. He'll probably, to be honest with you, why are you fucking around with 36 mil watches, man? Is this for your girlfriend?
No, it's I wear a
You're
36.
a bit
Arch.
small. Are you a bit small?
My
Are you a bit-
wrists are small.
Are you
But,
a bit small? Are you a bit undersized?
If you,
If you got,
if you
hang on. Cameron, if you've got tiny wrists, you should be on the other channel, man.
Man, I'm sorry, man. 36 mil is not a men's size, man.
You got to be on the other channels with tiny
Tickers,
wrists like that.
back us up, Tickers.
But anyways, like
Back
I
us
was
up,
saying,
Tickers. 36.
like-
What is this man Man, I got to be completely honest with you. I don't want to say anything
That's
bad.
Tim size, isn't it? Tim wears a
I
36.
swing both ways. I swing both ways.
What?
I wear a pink Birkin, and I got to tell you, man, a real man.
Archie, quick, super chat.
Here we go.
Oh,
Take a
oh,
pound.
oh,
2
oh,
pounds.
oh.
Take a drink, Arch. Take a drink,
Big
Arch.
one from Fat Ben. Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up.
Okay, 1 minute there. Insider information, $2. Tickers didn't get subs with Tim, so he can. You know what, Tickers? We love you. Tickers, we love you. Tickers is the new talent. I don't care about the subs. I want Tickers to be the new. He's the face of this hobby. Fat
Tickers
win bag,
rocks.
£50. Some loose change in the sock drawer, Arch. Laugh out loud. Upvote, subscribe to the Tickers channel.
Thank you.
Oh
Thank
yeah, I'll
you.
subscribe. I've done it,
Tickers
man.
rocks.
Thank you, Fats.
Tickers is the future.
Thank you.
Carry on, Tickers.
Thank you.
I'll have
I'll
off.
have a drink. I will have a
Hey
drink.
Archie, can you do me a quick favor?
Sure. What do you want?
Can you pull up the Panerai
Yeah.
one? Can you pull up the Panerai 176?
Oh, hang on. I got to do these super chats. We've got some super chats coming in fast and furious. Fast and
Okay.
furious. Car references.
Okay, do those first.
Car
Yeah, sure.
references there. Instagram, the real cars and chrono $5. Arch, the real cars and chrono cannot survive on being caught a legend alone. Report costs $50.
There you go. Pay
Ooh.
your
I'm going to
50.
use that report to get finance.
How's
I want to
real
lease a car.
cars?
Man,
with
I've
you
been
going,
trying to lease a
Archie?
car. Can I tell you
Archie,
something?
how's
Cars
with
and
you
Chrono?
going?
There's
How's
another
the chrono?
super chat.
I've been trying to lease a car for the last 7 years. Every year I go into a different dealer. I give them the valuation on my YouTube channel. I wanted to bring in Cars and Chrono. Please send it to me. I wanted to go and lease a car.
Trade him for a watch review,
You know what I want? I tell you what I want, man.
collection review.
I want as much money as they can lend me. I'll take a 7. I'll take an 8. I'll even take a 1. Whatever you can finance for me, I'm good for it. The real cars in chrono, $50. Okay, here we go. Tan Zeal, $5. Arch, I'd love to see a revival of the classic A3 series, Confessions of a Watch Dealer, one of the best series on your channel. Yeah, I gotta do it when I feel like doing it.
But to be fair, he wasn't a watch dealer, that guy. He was a retired watch dealer. He slept with 8,000 women.
$10
And-
super chat. What the hell?
We got insider information, $2. Watching Tickers make tea is like watch socks dry. And $10, Pavel. New mic for Plastic Fun. The internet is much better though. Rene Dependence.
Rene de la Pons. Rene de la Pons.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
I
I'll take that.
I didn't go to some posh school like you, Tickers.
Archie, when's the state of getting the new mic? That's super chat for my new mic. When are we going shopping, mate?
I got to tell you guys, please help us out, guys. I got to tell you something seriously. Real Cars and Chrono, can you send me the papers, please? I want to go and get finance for a leased
let's go.
car. I want to lease.
Cars and
I want to
Chrono.
lease, man. Let's get a fleece. Let's get a Dave Ramsey fleece. I want to have a car channel. It's what I want to do, Trapper John. Car channel. I want to document how unreliable plastic pumps, plastic
Would you
bits.
review the plastic Camry?
I want to buy a second-hand one.
Hey,
I want to
yep.
buy a second-hand one with 190,000 kilometers and no dealer warranty.
You can
What do
review
you
the
reckon?
Camry, Archie.
Take
You can
advantage of those write-offs.
Take your what? Insider,
right
it
another
off.
insider information.
Right
Insider
off was a
information,
business
$2.
expense.
Tickers treats Casio like we treat Paddock. Yawn.
Tickets,
Well, the
Tickets,
only
can you
goal is
rebut that? Can you rebut that comment, please, Tickets?
Now,
And
I gotta,
the only yawn is about that boring cunt. You know what I mean?
cunt. It's a cunt. They're not
Yeah.
cunts. They're cunts. Now,
If
what's
you
the,
get a
what's the
super
Pam
chat
you want,
about
Mike?
me,
What Pam is it? What Pam
At
is it?
least
What
pay
Pam is
more
it?
than $2, you stingy twat.
What
You're
Pam
worth
is it,
more than
Mike?
that. Fucking tell me,
Pam,
pay
what Pam is it?
$10.
Pam, what Pam is it? What Pam is it? Please.
7156.
What's that?
7156.
176.
176.
I don't know what it was. Yeah, what was it?
This is the
Is it the
titanium. This is
titanium
in
one you were
here.
talking about?
David SW has got one. Go to David SW.
No, it's
Mike?
out of stock.
No,
See,
my
it's out of
jeweler
stock.
has one that I can get for a really good deal right now.
How
The
much?
brand
How
new.
much? How much?
Under probably for about $4,000.
You got one. Go to David SW.
It's out of.
Okay, I got to tell you, man. I got to tell you, that's actually a nice Pam, two-hander, classic Pam. How did it feel in titanium, man? If you can get it for $4, fucking pull the trigger, Snakey.
Yeah,
I don't think you'll do too badly at that.
I've never worn anything.
Inside
it was on a
information.
rubber strap.
Get that one. And Ben, $2. Please mute Cameron. I'm losing brain cells. Cameron, I don't understand. Why didn't you ask them 3-year limit?
Speaker.
What do you say?
Why didn't you say to the AD, I'm happy to put a deposit down. Let's make it a 3-year limit. Otherwise, you don't have to get me a watch and I've lost my money.
Nobody waits 3 years for a date.
Cameron, you got to put an end date. That's all I said to you. Put an end date in.
Yeah, I ended up, canceling it because
No, but do you hear what I said? I said
fear,
to you, why didn't you say to them, let's put an end date? Well, make it 12 months then. If you don't get it within 12 months, I get my money
because
back.
they refused to give me an end date, and my fear was if they get the watch in 4 months,
You know what, Cameron?
and they sell it to somebody else, they'll tell me another 4 months.
So what? It's the game you play. You want to deal with these people? This is what you do. You sounded
Well,
really cool
I'm not
before.
giving them money.
Cam,
I'm not giving them money
you sounded
to
really
not
cool.
do
You're
their
talking about
job.
buying subs, trading them for Pepsis. You sound like you can't do fuck all. You all the
To be
talk.
fair,
You
Cameron,
can't
before
walk
you
the
had a
walk.
plan,
He talks the talk. He can't walk the walk. TNT back me up. Can he do the talk? Can he do the walk? I can hear him doing the talk, but can't do the walk.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Fuck me dead. Fuck
He
me
needs to
dead.
walk.
Very quickly.
He needs to walk.
Tanzeel, $5. When you wrote Pam in your browser, it showed up a search of come have pampering in calls in Brisbane. I
better be getting another house, Archie.
Pampering.
Yeah, look at Pam. When you put Pam in, it was full of Pamela Anderson, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
cum wasn't spelled that way.
Ha 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 ha. We got insider information, $2. Tickers buys guitar cases, no guitars in them, cheap. You.
Yeah.
And that watch boy, $2. I wear a 36 date just, but drive an Escalade to compensate.
Yeah. Like
and here we go, Mr. Tudor, to you, $10. Knock knock. It's wontons at your front door. Don't let me sit out there. I should be there in 30 minutes. Love you, Arch.
Listen.
I love.
Can someone please super chat for Archie to take plastic back to lunch? I'm really, really looking forward to more wontons and crispy skin chickens.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
do you know why
afford to
most
take you to
people
lunch,
hate
Plastic. You're a
36
big son of a
millimeter
bitch.
Datejust out there? Do you want to know the real reason why? The hard cut reason why you played 36 DJs out there?
Why?
Because most people that can afford Rolexes are middle-aged, overweight people.
Ooh, were you having a pop at people there? Cameron, are you having a pop at people there?
What's he saying? I don't understand. I don't understand,
people
man.
He's calling us Rolex owners a bunch of fat fuckers.
Middle-aged.
Middle-aged.
Fuckers indeed.
Tanzeel.
Only that's why they don't like it, because they're middle-aged, overweight, and they can't fit a 36. That's why they hate them.
Cameron, shut the fuck up and let Archie speak, Will. He was reading out a super chat, and guess what?
Super chat.
It's his channel.
Tanzeel, $5. C3, what's on your recommended ex-hamster porn list these days when you pull up the site?
Can I say what the go-to is at the moment? A really good go-to?
What's that?
Lesbian analingus.
Actually, if you
It's
type in
hot-
Japanese
hot
love
to
stories,
trot.
what I like. Look at, call up Japanese love stories. Some great. I like the stories, videos. Insider information, $2. I live close to Tickers. He never owned a Harley.
No, you guess what? Down in Kent, mate, I never did. I owned it in Manchester about 20 years ago. So fuck you, dead.
And I gotta say, Cameron, I don't understand, man. Why are you making all this hassle to get a fucking Datejust, man? You're supposed to be cool. You
It's
gotta
not
get a
just
Pepsi,
any
man.
Datejust.
We want to get a
green dial
Pepsi.
Datejust.
Get a
It's
Pepsi,
green
man.
dial.
Pepsi.
The green dial is cool.
Arch, if you
man.
asked the Rolex AD to do you a special favor and they went through the trouble and called you back, I mean, is there a fear that you're turning them off ever doing anything for you again?
Oh, of course. Look, Cameron, I don't understand why you should have said, look, I want it. I can't make it indefinitely, but make it 12 months. Just say that. Why don't you
That's
say
what
that?
I said. They would not give me a date. They would not promise me a date.
That's obviously
They said to
don't like
trust
you.
them.
They don't like you.
They don't know me. They're in
They
a
don't
in
like
the northeast.
you, and I
of
understand why.
They're
I
in
really
the
do
northeast of the
understand.
United States. I live in the southeast.
No
So-
date.
Nick
No
Miller,
buy.
$5. I cannot super chat. Top form, Pontiff. Top form. Love the whole panel. Please put this towards Lord's dating fund. I will put that in.
But I worked it out with
Oh,
another
thank
dealer,
you.
and I
Thank
got the special order through, and it worked. They gave me a time frame, and I got the order for the watch that I wanted. So
Inside
that other
information,
dealer.
$2. Making videos on borrowed watches. Tickers, get real.
Yeah,
tickers.
fucking real. Absolutely. Yeah. you got it.
10 Zeal, $10. AC3, did you see the story on Houdinki with the guy who got the Tiffany Patek when the original buyer backed out from the auction? Guy called him Terry Stern after losing the bid and he helped him. Guy
Wow,
called
yeah,
Terry
right.
Stern after losing the bid and he helped him.
Right, so that was the one who bought it from the main one the one that went for so many millions then, wasn't it then? So he backed out. Wow. Didn't hear that one.
Wow, amazing, isn't it? What do you think?
Yeah.
Cameron, how much is a Datejust 36 at retail? Just curious, because there's heaps of them at David SW.
Wait,
Heaps
what?
of-
What do you say?
How much is the Datejust 36 at retail? Because there's 1,000 of them on David SW. You could just go and buy one there.
Well, that's not retail pricing. That's secondary pricing.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how much is the retail price? You must know if you put a deposit down.
Oh, it was $72.50.
Well, spend an extra $1,000 and get a beautiful turnograph. 8,975 from David SW. Fucking beautiful.
The turnograph they just.
Yeah, it's fucking gorgeous. I'll pop a link in the private chat, Archie.
I've seen Spencer
go.
from,
No,
I've seen Spencer
I
from
want-
BQ
I
and
wanna-
knock you a couple of quid off one.
No, I want to take a watch's virginity. I want to be the
There
first
you
one
go.
to write.
Archie, in the
I want
private
to be
chat,
the
check it
first
out, man.
one. I want to be the
Cameron.
first
Take a
one.
watch, he's fidgeting here that. He wants to take a
Bush
watch.
driver Route 73, £2. The tickers, the wife loves it when you're assertive.
Oh, is that the
Put your
cockle?
hand in the bracelet.
Tickers, is that the
and
cockle
ask,
talking?
Is it in me?
There we go.
I want to be
And,
the first. When I buy the watch, I want that watch to be dated on the warranty card the same day I buy it. I don't like. I'm
Inside
not going to buy a watch
information,
that's dated
$2.
on a different
Tickers.
date that I didn't buy it.
Tickers owned a Vespa. I knew him for years. Liar.
Never
That's
owned
right.
a
I like a Vespa. Vespa's a great bike.
Yeah,
Vespa's
but
a
he's
cool,
never
man.
owned One, so he's whoever this cunt is. He's
No,
just
Tickers is too cool for a
Delusional.
Vespa.
he's just delusional, mate. Whoever he is.
Delusional.
Vespas are actually
Practices.
cool, but I don't see Tickers
Do,
owning a Vespa.
do any of you guys want a 36 mil
Ducati
Datejust?
man.
Is anyone else on this panel here who wants a 36?
No,
I
the
would get
Cameron
one for
does.
my wife.
Yeah,
For
come
my,
on.
I
for
do.
my finger, for my ring finger.
I have a 70s Datejust 36. It works just as fine as anything as a dress watch. So I think
But would you buy
Archie's
a
owned a
36
36
now?
mil. Archie, you've owned a 36 mil.
I wouldn't buy anything from the contemporary lineup today because I don't like dealing with authorized dealers or gray market dealers for that matter. But that's just me.
So what choice do you have?
The vintage market.
Okay, yeah, there's that.
Well, I want to take a watch's virginity. I want to be able to be the first
Yeah.
person. The day I buy it, they put the date on the warranty card. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to buy
There-
from some gray dealer that
Look
that
at
bought the watch a month ago and then the date got dated to somebody else. No, that's
There
not
is
me.
something nice to that. I can say.
Cameron, the
I've
cards
done that.
now have got no identifying
No name.
information, so it won't even have your name on it, mate. It won't matter. You know?
But it has a date that I bought it on it. So and I know when I bought it.
Oh.
So Yeah.
Big fucking.
Geez, you're hard to please,
This
man.
guy's
Fuck you, dude.
delusional. He's a delusional. And this guy here was going to, he reckons he could easily get a sub from one dealer
Well, I
and
don't know
trade
why
I
it.
didn't
Well,
mind that
hey.
story before. At least it was a hustle. It
Archie,
was a
I
story.
actually I ended up
It's just
figuring out a
fucking-
way how I can get your Pepsi at retail.
Yeah, no worries. Doesn't matter.
No, it will work.
Inside
I promise.
information. Nothing works with you, Cameron. It's all fucking too much hassle. I know Tickers from 1993. He has never done a chick. Thank
Really?
you.
Fucking hell. Twat.
I
Okay,
got to
this
tell you, Cameron, there's nothing you can do. You're in a different country.
I'm going. No, it will work, Archie. Just listen. Just hear me out.
Different fucking
Okay,
planet. Different
just
planet.
hear me out.
Time is on. He's got 1 minute.
Okay, does your authorized dealer have the expedition pieces there?
Not Pepsi's. No, I've seen it. Not Pepsi's.
No Pepsi's. Maybe a
50
bat.
seconds.
Okay,
No,
what I want you to
no
do, Arch,
GTs.
what I want you to do, Arch, is get the watch, try it on, and when you take it off, drop it on a
30 seconds.
the tile, drop it on the tile floor, and damage the watch and offer to buy it from them, and they'll sell it to you.
It's dishonest.
Who cares? It's ADs. ADs are
Jesus,
dishonest
this
too.
guy is full of fucking
It's a dirty
genius
game.
advice.
They wouldn't do that, man.
Fantastic.
They'd make you fucking pay for it. I think you're just full of shit. Come on, man.
If I pay for it, I
You
own
didn't
it.
even have a Daytona on plastic. How'd you time that?
Timing with the Pepsi, man. 5 seconds. Come on. Okay, he's out of ideas. Okay, Archie, next topic, mate.
Inside information, $2. Being a mama's boy with a Casio, you Tickers.
Hey, at least the money's coming in, because he's supporting the Pontiff, mate. Or should we say the Don?
It used to make it 10 quid, the skin flint twat. You know, 2 quid. What the fuck?
Archie, do we call you the Don, mate? I'm just confused. Is it the Don now that showcases back, or do we call you Archie? What do we call you?
I don't know.
Archie.
You know this? I don't know.
Archie, can I tell you? Can I tell you my AP journey?
Sure.
All right.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
I have this acquaintance who
Mm-hmm.
has connections inside, right? So I said,
Mm-hmm.
why not take a page from the Pontiff's book
Mm-hmm.
and write a kind note? So I said, hi. I know you had mentioned your special relationship with Audemars Piguet the other night. He's a golfer, right? So they invited him, they flew him over to Dubai and he played a tournament and whatever. I know it's a long shot, which is an understatement to say the least, but I've been wanting to get a Jumbo Royal Oak for quite some time. And now I suppose is as good of a time as any, since the model is celebrating its 50th anniversary. Is there any possibility of you putting me in touch with someone in the company? I know that their Beverly Hills boutique is also closed now, so I didn't quite know how to proceed. I really appreciate your time and attention. In either case, Happy New Year once more to you and your family. So he responds, and listen to this, Archie. He's not even from the company, but
Sure.
how he has internalized the idea of the journey and how he offers me an in while rejecting me at the same time. Thanks
That's
for
what Kevin did. That's what Kevin did from Hourglass.
So thanks for the note. You have incredible timing. See how I started the journey on the right foot?
Yes.
The same hour you sent me your email, AP sent me an email with the announcement of their huge new drop for the 50th anniversary of the Royal Oak. I entirely understand your request and will look into what I can do for you. I've not been able to connect with my contact here in North America, though I imagine he's entirely swamped with the rollout, etc. But let me poke around. I agree, there is something absolutely magical about the Jumbo, new and old. I'll keep you posted. In the meantime, enjoy your weekend, pal.
What a twat. I know. Unbelievable.
Inside information, $2. Being a mama's boy with the Casios, you Tickers.
You read that one out. You read that one out.
Oh, I read
You
that
got
one.
another,
Okay.
another one there.
Tickers has talked shit about sheet about you, Arch. Boot him off. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. That's okay. I don't care. T and Tickers is the new talent. I want him staying. I love the Tickers. $5
Hell
to
yeah.
boot Cameron, please, for the love of Christ. Okay, Cam. See you
Upvote for
later. Your
Archie.
story
Upvote for Archie.
was
Upvote for
not-
Archie.
up to scratch.
Upvote. Everyone's on upvoted. Get upvoting now for Archie.
T
Upvote.
and Tickers. Geez, I got to tell you, Monobrow, they start the journey. The journey.
The journey.
The journey. You know,
Archie, how are we going with the Monobrow dating fund? How much money have we raised?
it's going. I got to tell you something, guys. Let me just share something with you. Can I share something personal and private with you?
Wow, doxing
Yes, please.
yourself.
No
Gonna
one's
fucking dox
listening.
yourself, are you,
Can
Mark?
Can I share something personal and private with you?
Please.
Okay, so I want to share something with you. I don't normally do this, but we'll do it for you because you guys are happy. Let's just jump on the ArchieLuxury. This is my Instagram. So you guys want to follow me? It's ArchieLuxury88. Go and check it out. I'll it's all cool. It's a public profile.
You've got 2 messages, Arch.
And here we go. We've got 2 messages have come in. We've got messages. Where's the messages?
Your mate's Jay's there. Look at him. There he is.
Oh no, that's
Archie.
okay. Insider information, $2. Trust us about tickers. I know his ways. I know him. Thank you.
With
Just
with
out of
you
interest
pulling this
here.
up, Archie, can I mention something really quick?
Yes, what's that?
I fucking despise the spider monkey trade, and I would tell any motherfucker to his face
Yes.
that what he was doing was disgusting. Okay,
Thank you.
proceed.
Thank you.
Amen.
We got the real tea and tickers. Here we go. Sorry, the real Cars and Chrono.
No,
Venture capitalist or vulture capitalist? If I had a Viking 35% ROI, I certainly wouldn't be needing you. You mentioned future exit plans. Pick up a Viking mirror. You are my exit strategy.
I know, that's quite funny.
So there we go, right?
That is funny.
And
Yeah.
here we go. Here we go. New addition to the Humble Collection, Hermes Kelly 32. I could not play the Hermes games. Hermes SA wanted me to start an Hermes journey to get a dream bag. All I wanted to do was get a handbag. No journey or spiritual growth, please. I just want a damn bag without the bullshit.
Yeah. That's
How's
your 8
that?
grand. Is that the 8 grand one? Is that the £8,000 handbag? That fucking
Yes, yes, that's 8,000.
What?
And it's actually not for his wife, it's for his own little private museum. So don't let him fool you
Yeah,
with his
that's
wife.
the
bullshit.
Don't
museum
give
there.
a fuck who it's for. 8 grand for that.
His wife doesn't even take him out of the bloody case. It's
Yeah,
just
No.
Archie's.
There,
Archie's
she's
Who's
using
that
that one.
beautiful woman? Who's that beautiful young
Yeah,
lady?
she's using that one. Look at that. She uses that one.
For a photo op.
Yeah, photo op
You
only.
know, I got to tell you, man. I also
Who's got
let
the
me show
keys to
you,
the cabinet?
let me show you
Could
something else.
Could you tie those tweelies around your neck like a little bow tie?
Here we go. Look at this. I got plastic is
double
on
use
here
them.
too.
Yeah.
Meeting with a venture capital provider should really be called vulture capitalist. I should be staying with me. Myself, and I as partners. It's too hard to have a partner. There we
I've
go.
never
Look at
wanted
that.
to be a partner with you.
No, I just making it bigger. Just to
Oh,
get
you
the
make
other
it.
guy.
Okay.
Super
Okay.
chat.
I got Sirocco's there, and I've also got my other friend Daniel.
Daniel. Super chat.
Here we go. Insider information, $2. Tickers starts his vids with that teapot. Fuck me. I love a cup of tea. I love
Yeah.
I want a cup of tea. Archie,
Hey.
you make the best coffees, by the way. Whenever I've had a coffee at your place,
Ah,
delicious.
thank you.
mate.
I hope he fucking this twat subscribe to me. Inside information. He's watching my videos. You better fucking subscribe. Jesus.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We've got a message for Showcase watchers. Sovron, same. My mother-in-law is one big bag with the thickest aged leather you've ever seen. My mother-in-law is one.
Hey,
big
there's Showcase
bag.
watchers from the Goodfellas group. Hey, Showcase. Remember kicking me out of the Goodfellas group, Showcase? Because I called JJ a little fucking cunt. Sorry, JJ. I didn't mean it. Not.
Monobrow, I want to ask you, does it feel slimy when you send these letters off and get bullshit replies? How do you feel about it? Do you feel dirty?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Well, I mean, you feel like you move on to the next
Feel
thing,
blown off.
which for me is just more vintage Rolex. You know, pre ceramic. That's the way to go.
Does it make you angry when you get a reply like that?
No, you know, I take my, as the, you know, analytical people in the chat have already figured out, I take my anger on out on other things. So I'm completely zen.
Yeah, no, I completely, I'm happy. Inside information, $2. Tickers, tell us why you lie about women and I'd never, T and Tickers, seriously, man,
Seriously.
please, just calm down on Tickers, okay? What's he done wrong to you?
No, he's
The
just
little
guys.
guys,
He's just trying to get a rise. That's all. The knobhead.
the guy's beaten cancer.
Yeah.
He works in, he's a professional. He's got a good job in Manchester. What the
No,
fuck's the problem?
No, I'm a fucking man. I was from Manchester. I'm in Kent now. I was Manchester.
Yeah, what the fuck's the problem then? Who cares?
I know.
He's a good guy. What's the problem? I don't understand.
Yeah, no, they're not better.
By the way, guys, I'm gonna have that drink. I'm gonna have a drink because you know why? Just have a drink, man. Come on. I gotta tell you, Monobrow, did you send that letter or that was your friend who sent the letter? Who sent the letter? Monobrow, who sent the letter?
Should I name him? Name and shame him?
No, was it you or was it your friend? I'm just asking. I don't need the name. Just was it you or your mate?
So well, apparently he tried to contact someone on my behalf, but I'm not even sure that I believe him because the journey is getting a little too complicated for my taste. But I sent him a letter so that he sends in a feeler on my behalf. So it's a little diluted, so to speak. Cheers, Banter.
Cheers. Can I ask you something, please? Cars and Chronos, just send me the report. I want to get finance. Last time they laughed me out. Laughed out of the dealership. Another dealership offered me a job cleaning cars.
Archie, what about Scotty's lease? I heard he might have to go overseas soon. Do you reckon you could take that lease over?
I don't know. eToro. What about eToro? You heard of eToro, guys?
Good place to buy stocks.
Tickers.
Yeah.
Tickers.
Yes.
Have you bought anything for yourself lately? Treated yourself, man?
Oh yeah, I bought a decent guitar not so long ago. Cost me $2.5 grand.
Hey, I can vouch. TINT Tickers is a stud. That fucker's raced motorcycles.
I love him.
He's done
cool.
as much or more shit than I've done in my life.
Channel.
Here we go. Inside information, $2. I know the truth about Tickers. That's why I'm mad. Well, that's okay.
Hang on. Here's a question for inside information. You're super chatting from the US of A. TINT Tickers is in the UK. How the fuck have you got this?
I was just going to say that.
Okay, here we go.
Exactly. Talking about
okay, have a drink. Here we go. $10, the real Cars and Chrono. Have a drink on me, partner. Would hop on, but out with Mrs. tonight. Hey, happy. Just say hello to her. She's lovely. TNT has got a lovely wife. We'll send you an executive summary, but wouldn't hold breath on helping you get finance.
I really love your Cars and Chrono. I lose sleep thinking about your collection, Cars. I really do. I lose sleep. Archie, can you pull up Cars and Chrono's collection? Pull it up, Archie. Pull it up.
Cars and Chrono, thank you, man. You're a great guy. I love Cars and Chronos. I love him.
Archie,
I still love
pull
him.
up his collection. Pull it up, Archie.
Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up. Trading lost $5. Arch, thanks for kicking Cammy, the soy boy. Check email. I have the watch he can't buy. 33 months max for a date, just 36. Yeah.
Well, I don't understand if he had 50,000 to just drop to go buy whatever his scheme was. Well, if you had 50,000 liquid, why would you complain about 1,500?
No, because they said there was no time limit. They wouldn't give him a time limit. They said put it down.
I know, but fuck that.
Non-refundable
It's
deposit.
not like they're gonna. Yeah, I say.
But
bullshit.
I mean, all you say is, look, I want it within 1 year or two. You've got to set some boundary, otherwise.
Well, after you make them go through the trouble of checking on it and everything else, it's kind of a
dick move.
Listen, Archie,
Um,
I have to go soon. Sorry to interrupt you, Chuck. Archie, I'll go so Showcase and OC can come on. I think those guys are champing at a bit, mate. So I'm gonna
Hey, OC.
split.
I love you.
Plastic,
I love you,
if I can ever buy
Plastic.
you a beer sometime.
Love to. And I just want to listen.
Yeah.
I just want to anoint thee. I just want to anoint thee this Friday night with the pontiff. Bless all the on this journey. Bless you all. Goodbye, my friends.
Thank you, Reverend.
See you, man.
Arch, after Frozen Yukoners reveal last night, I fucking nearly bought a Zenith. I've been looking at that Chronomaster. I loved it. I loved it. But if I do get a chrono complication, that's probably what I'm going to go with. Either the Chronomaster Sport. I actually like the black dial a little better. I also like the Open Heart. I really like that one. Silver dial in that one, and then
What makes
the
you like
38
it?
mil.
What makes you like the?
I liked the Open Heart just because being able to see the escapement. I think that's something different. Yeah, I think the quality is indisputable. I really liked the Open Heart. That's what I started looking at. But the 38 mil, I fucking reference numbers were too long. But the 38 mil reverse Panda, that's the one I was leaning heavy towards after browsing the collection. But I located a couple of them. Luckily, I didn't have the money in my account to PayPal.
I don't know what to say, man. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it?
I don't really want a chronometer. I don't. I hadn't wanted one, but after seeing that one last night, the Zenith was on my radar before, but after seeing that reveal last night, I
How do you feel about silver dials? That was kind of the least popular.
Yeah, I don't love the three different color dials. I guess I understand the nod, but I didn't really love that.
Tickers, what do you think, Tickers? Tickers, what do you think of silver dials, man?
Yeah, they're all right. They're not my favourite, though. Silver dials are not my favourite. I kind of like a blue dial or a green
Tickers,
dial.
have you seen
What about
the,
a black dial? Because you said you wouldn't get that sub, that you wanted a blue. What did
blue
you
dial?
want?
Yeah, I'd get a blue dial over a black dial.
Yeah, because remember, we're trying to talk you into that fucking. We were trying to talk you into that fucking. What's the name? We were trying to talk you into that fucking. Black Bay 58.
And then the Seamaster.
yeah.
And then the Seamaster. Remember, you're trying to talk.
They could never talk you into it. You were a hard fucker to keep happy, you know?
Yeah, I know what I like, don't I? I just know what I like.
You're just a hard
Have you
fucker
seen
to please, you know?
the reverse pan?
Inside information, $2. Another lie about a guitar didn't live a fake life. Thank you. Thank you. And SR Bell. Thank God SR Bell's back. I didn't think I'd ever say that. $2. AC, my girlfriend has penis. Advice. No idea. And Casey Aquatic, $6. T and Tickers is a good bloke. You betcha. I love my Tickers. And Tanzeel, $5. Tickers, tell us the best story of you at the strip club with a bunch of thick ladies clapping their ass cheeks in your face. T and Tickers.
I don't recall going to. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember going to a strip club. I don't know. I don't. I've been to one of these. I think I went to a lap dancing club with a couple of lads once, but nothing happened. We went there for someone's stag do or something, I think, but not a lot. A couple of times in Manchester, but nothing went on.
Not that it matters, but now that my mic's fixed, I prefer Benchmade knives. Specifically the 940 Osborne and the lineup within that
Hey, guys.
940.
Guys, I just had a delivery.
Right.
Wontons.
Did somebody mention strip clubs? I'm here, boys.
Hey,
I mean,
I got a delivery. Look
What
at
is it?
this.
What is
Some
it?
Chinese
Wontons.
food.
Wontons.
Chinese food. Look at this.
Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up.
Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, pull it up, Arch. Oh, wow. They're fucking bigger than I thought.
Bro.
Oh,
steamed
that's
pork
not
buns.
a wonton. Okay.
My God, they're delicious.
What do they? What's the nickname for those, Sol?
They're steamed pork buns.
Oh, okay. I watched a show that was about a thug there in Australia.
Pork mince and pastry, and they're basically boiled.
Oh,
Yeah.
get on. Fucking hell, get on.
Mr. Nice Guy, I think it's called. It's fucking hilarious. But anyways, yeah, he was always eating those. I didn't realize they were so popular.
So why is everyone hanging shit on tea and tickers? Do you think the little bugger hasn't fucking heard every little fucking short joke, red-headed joke, or fucking ball joke for the last fucking 40 years? Fuck me there. This little cunt, he's fucking tougher than all you bastards. He'll fucking kick you in the nutsack, tear them out, put them on a fucking skewer and have them for lunch. Fuck off with you little cunts who can't fucking be a man.
Why are they so nasty to tea and tickers? I love him.
Fucking T's a legend. He'll be as tough as fucking nails.
They're just trying to get a rise out of him.
Say, Archie, when you get a chance, check your emails. I sent you a picture, mate. Of my old Harley. I just dug it out. When you get a chance. Can't hear you, Arch. Can't hear you.
Fuck me dead, this is good.
I think I'm gonna have to go eat dinner. That fucking looks good.
Oh my God, look at this. Yeah, check your email when you got a chance, Arch.
Yes, priorities, T.
Now, Arch, was
Yeah,
that
of course,
ordered
food.
in
Sorry,
by
I
a fan,
over
or
everything.
was that something
Yeah.
ordered?
God. This is amazing. Man, I don't understand. What is this? My God. These are expensive. I can tell they're good. Look.
Must have been ordered for you.
My God, these are amazing. Have you ever had these before? No,
Guys,
God.
help Pontiff wash it down by upvoting the stream. 282 watching, 84 likes only. Upvote.
These are amazing.
This is good entertainment, guys. Come on.
Are they meant to be single biters?
Class.
I don't know, but he's making them single biters.
I've been on this fucking.
I like watching Archie eat. He's like a pig dog eating custard. Look at him go.
I've been on this fucking diet.
He's like a machine.
Celery, fucking lettuce leaf. Fuck me dead. This is amazing. Oh my God. Fuck.
Good porn.
Do those last overnight, or are they just pretty much one and done?
Archie would have sent them to the luggage point sewage works by tonight.
The one and done when he's got him in his fucking hand. I know that much.
Here we go. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. I just went crazy on the food. You understand? I mean, sorry about that, guys.
We noticed.
Inside information. When AC asks Tickers a watch question, he is lost. The Tickers is great. We're not going to have that. And we've got another one. Fat bag, windbag, Ben. 5 pounds. Arch, you're like a dog with a slipper. Mike Miller, $2 for Solve and Tea and Tickers. We've got here $5 trading loss. Arch, have a drink. Cam is so full of it. In order to get issued a serial number by Rolex when fulfilled, use a credit card to charge back. If not, he's just a dickhead. You know, I never heard. And would you drop a watch? What do you think of the ethics of that?
Fuck.
What do you
I'm
think of
telling
the
you
ethics of
what.
that?
Yeah, just suggesting it, and then the so what attitude. I mean, that's fucking shitty.
Actually, they had a Pepsi on exhibition at the Gold Coast AD about a month ago.
Don't you think they'd just say, "Oh, no big deal. It's just for showing size," and
You're sitting there like the Mona Lisa. Everyone could look at it, but no one could touch it.
That makes sense.
But there is some talk that the exhibition watches are actually a whole and complete watch. It's just that they've got a disabling function inside the movement.
Yes.
I talked to my AD about that, Sav, and that's exactly what he said.
He said they are.
That they are a functional watch, and then that after 1 year they will get new stock, and those will be sent back to Rolex to be inspected and returned for sale. That's what he told me.
Is that right?
That's what he said.
Inspected.
But I didn't understand. I was asking him because while they can, make them look new, whatever, in the end it is if they polish it or it seemed a little unethical to be selling it as new. So I didn't quite get the whole scheme there, but
I guess apparently I would say if it's got like micro scratches, you could do a super light polish and still, from Rolex. Okay, so
demonstrator sell out at the end of the financial year.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
But I mean, if it's got some big figures in it, and there's some serious evidence of polishing, then your point is taken.
Mike, to tell the truth, considering Pepsi's going 3 times over retail, I don't think that anyone's just going to turn down an exhibition-only watch, which has only been fingered and fisted by punters on the counter.
Nobody turned that down in
for retail.
Heartbeat. No,
I mean, a $13,000 watch in Australia is now going for close to 45. Realistically, guys.
No, with a couple of micro scratches on it, I would jump on it all up. As fast as a snake could wrap its fucking coils around it.
I think we all would. It was just a ethics mind fuck.
Trading loss. Oh, we did that one. And next super chat is Frozen Yukon at $2. Tickies is awesome. Have chatted with him a few times.
Thanks, Frozen. Cheers, man.
And we've got Mr. Tudor to you, $5. Easy Arch. Technology is amazing. Right from Nashville. Couch. Enjoy and share. Oh, share with family. Fuck.
Yeah, how many portions of that? Was that a single portion or was that like a family portion, that lot?
That was a family feast.
A family feast, was it?
Oh, big Meech. I missed his.
Starvin' Marvin is still waiting for his share.
Was it like a KFC family bucket, but not KFC?
Well, Big Meech paid $2 for a hiss, so here you go.
How much for an effeminate hiss, Mike?
Do the girls get wet when you do all that? Does it make you feel great? You're dead.
I got to go and share this one with the family. I'll be right back.
Oh, fucking hell. Wow.
Tell him you only got a couple, Arch. Don't tell him the whole scope of the situation.
He's actually considering the family after fucking 10 minutes.
That poor fucking chair.
Come on, everyone knows that Archie isn't sharing that with the family. He's putting that straight in the fridge for lunch. Come on, boys. We know the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get to 100 upvotes. We're at 92 right now. 8 more.
Dumpling. Are those called dumplings, Sav, at all?
Don't call him a dumpling. That's unfair.
Racing R. Archie will read your super chat once he's back. So
plastic, a better microphone.
Me? Oh, Sovereign. I was thinking that you should also make a movie poster for TINT Tickers as well, to support him in his war against the people in the chat, like the Hebrew Hammer.
I can do that. I'm getting Marcelo's mate at the moment. I've just got to get his address to post it to.
Any other merch coming out of that, or is it just a poster?
No, I'm sweet with doing the artwork for any merch Archie wants to negotiate. So yeah, just hit us up, and yeah, I used to do that for a living, so no problem.
Saab?
Nice.
Are you an artist?
No, within the industry I worked in, my work was published daily in a national masthead. So
Nice.
I'm not too bad when it comes to graphic art. So I just used to for ever since before the invention of computers, even back to cut, paste, and glue pot days. So anything we want made, no problem.
That's cool. I wish I could do that shit.
No, it's just it was just out of necessity.
No, you don't understand how unartistic I am.
Go take it
I'm more of a smash and bash kind of guy.
I can probably airbrush it.
Yeah.
So when Archie finds a family,
I can airbrush some pretty realistic stuff.
Empty.
Oh,
Fucking airbrushing is serious talent. Like that shit's crazy hard.
That's what I used to do for a living. Painting
Chayton,
the model car bodies. But I'm
Chayton,
not that
you
guy at
don't
the
forget
fair,
your
the
super chat
freehand
for
guy at the fair
Funday.
that can just paint a car on a shirt. Like, that's not me. I'm more of a graphic artist. I use stencils and I mask things out. And I'm not that uber talented guy who can just paint a 67 Chevelle on your shirt for you and in 15 minutes. No way. That is not me. I'm not that talented.
So Tickers, what's your favourite tea? Is it Yorkshire?
Yeah, Yorkshire tea. It's all I drink. Yeah, Yorkshire. Yeah, don't drink anything else.
RPE. I don't.
So what's it in Australia? The best we can get is Yorkshire Gold.
Yeah, that's even better. That's even better. Yorkshire tea. That's the best stuff. That Yorkshire Gold. Go for it. Just get a shitload of boxes. Send one to Archie.
Yeah.
Buy one and send one to
Boys,
Archie.
I'm gonna hop off. I gotta go. It's supposed to be fucking 20 below again tonight, so gotta go stoke the stove and eat. So
See you,
see
Trevor.
you guys later. It was nice to talk to you all.
Go and stoke that stove, mate.
See you, bud.
Fucking A.
So the only trouble with tea in Australia is that we can only get Yorkshire Gold tea in tea bags. We can't get it as loose leaf. It only comes in tea bags.
Sorry, I don't drink it loose. I drink tea bags. So tea bags great. Yorkshire Gold tea bags are fantastic. Go for it. Seriously, have you got them?
Yeah, we got them.
Yeah, brilliant, lovely. Yes, here he is. Did he make it? Did he make it to the family? Did he eat all the fuckers? Did he make it?
Shit.
You have two.
You ate them all away, didn't you? Before you gave them to him.
You have two super chats.
They were amazing.
Trading
You know
loss
that?
and racing.
Thank
art.
you, Mr. Tudor. To you. Inside information: $2 tickers. Click that picture with his mates, Harley.
Oh, ain't me mates. It's mine, you cunt. So there you go. Yeah. Show them all. I've got to slag it off. Who's your mate? Well, it fucking wasn't. It was mine. So fuck you.
I don't know why they get so angry. Do you? Why are
I
they
know,
so angry?
I don't even know him.
I mean, I don't understand it, man.
No.
Why? ArchieLuxury, $2. I'm just a man that takes a lot of meat. I
Where?
man.
Where do you take it?
Man, I got to tell you something, right? I'm doing this new diet with psychology. Okay, psychology. You know, journeys and
weight loss journey.
You know, when I fucking started, I couldn't stop, man. I was like a machine. I couldn't stop. I honestly, if you offered me $1,000 to stop, I wouldn't have been able to stop.
Love it.
No idea. Man, I don't know what's wrong with me. Did you see that? That was a monster. That was a monster. That's not. Here we go. Big match, $2. Mike, you know what I want? Give us a. We did the hiss. And Mr. Zuso, $5. Sovron, my AD says, no way exhibition will be sold. Meltdown at best.
Ooh, that'll be painful to watch.
Meltdown. Because they don't want inferior product out there. Do you understand?
What kind of hiss should it be? Should it just be a regular hiss? How much was the donation?
$5, $2,
$5.
$2. It's only $2. It's over. That was before trading loss. $5. Arch
How about,
Panda
how about a
Daytona
hit just
in
with a dribble?
Choi Tay Fook is at 56. 407,000 Hong Kong. Thoughts? Should I send them your vid?
Shit.
Man, I got to tell you, the prices have gone crazy. Sov, in
Yes, Archie,
Sydney,
yes.
a Panda sold for 70,000 last week.
Every year, we just think the prices just can't keep sillier, but they just keep going up by $500 a week. It's just insanity. I mean,
Racing R, $10.
the oyster OP now. Go on, Arch.
Racing R, $10. Archie, out of all the watch YouTubers, which one do you think is the most successful? The one that makes most money, except you who are doing... Look, I would say, look, it's hard to tell because people buy views, they buy this, they buy that. And the other thing is, too, I got to tell you, Sovereign, you back me up on this. Timmy's very lazy. He won't make videos. He just does live streaming because that's where the money is.
That's right.
You know, it's like talkback radio. Instead of actually making quality content for radio, they just do talkback. Open the mic. You know, it's the lowest common denominator is talkback radio. You don't
the lowest
need...
amount of work for the maximum income.
Exactly. And that's the way so many of these watch YouTubers are.
Speaking of the lowest amount of work for the maximum income, the Oyster Perpetual Tiffany Green now selling for 53,000 Australian. The watch retails under 10K. Really? For a coloured dial?
And you know what? He was offered 49 for it.
That's just
He turned it down.
Makes me more and more.
It makes me, you
disgusted.
know what, Sov? It makes me shit it off. The hobby, there are times in this hobby, I've said this to you.
Yeah.
The hobby pisses me off.
I mean, it's not horologically different from any other one. It's a colour of a dial. It's a colour. Someone is paying a $44,000 premium for colour. Do you think that dial by itself is worth 44,000? Fuck me, the average person's wage in Australia.
Gabrielle Stresser, $10. Super Arch. Pull up the Breitling Super Chronomat with the green dial from their website. Should I have it? This is an absolute grail next to my few Rollies and Pams. But buy what you like, right? Well, hang on, Gabrielle. Breitling Super Chronomat green dial. Now, let's be totally
The only thing that disappoints me
here.
about that is it sounds like a laundromat.
Yeah.
Breitling.
Yeah.
What was it again? Breitling. Keep telling me what it was. Breitling.
Super
Breitling
Chronomat.
Super Chronomat.
Chronomat. Green dial. Put green dial after it and cut the shit out. Green dial.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
That's
the
a
third
Super.
one?
No,
Third-
Super.
that
which
one,
is
isn't
it?
it?
No, that's a
That-
Super Ocean. No, that's a Super
Oh,
Ocean.
is it? Oh, fuck, right. Okay,
No, he's
sorry.
talking about Super Chronomat. Okay, I'm going to say Super. Why is it called a Super Chronomat Green?
Ooh,
That's what he's talking about.
Gabrielle, it's a woman. Gabrielle, isn't it?
What about the dark green
Gabriel?
one to the
Gabriel.
left?
Gabriel. Bloke. Sorry, Gabriel. Change your sex. Sorry, Gabriel.
That light green's kind of.
How about this? I think this is what he's
I
talking
like
about.
that
Look,
green.
I like that
Breitling.
green, not the other one.
That green does.
Ooh, is that the what? Is that the super chronomat? It's a chronograph,
what's
isn't
the
it?
Super Chronomat? What's the Super Chronomat?
I don't know, but it's chronograph, isn't it? With chronomaps, it's got 3 buttons. So is that going to be it? That one in it?
Chronomat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know what the super chronomat's about, but it's that. I'd say that's it.
I'd say you. You know what?
Watch.
I'd rather get a Speedmaster for that sort of money. What are you going to do? You're going to buy this. It's going to be dated. It'll date. This is a watch that will date. What do you reckon, T and tickets?
Yeah, buy one like I had the other day. That black one.
It'll date. This will be dated. What do you reckon, Sov? Is this what do you reckon of it, Sov? Give me your opinion.
My opinion is that the bracelet will date it. It sort of looks like pencils lined up. I don't know what fashion or style, but the bracelet will date it.
It
and
also looks like it's integrated. Like it's not. It's you can't replace it with any other brand bracelet.
Super Rodent, $2.
Tickers.
Tickers T bag is best stepped in who's mouth?
In whore's mouth.
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
thank
for
should-
helping us
should-
fundraise today, Tickers.
And
We've
should
had some-
chronographs really have a date function?
Ah,
The super
does this doesn't have a date?
Yes, it
Oh, it
does.
does at the 8.
At the 6 o'clock. Yeah.
6. So plastic $2. Mr. Zoso inspired me to get the white gold blue. Well, inspired me to get. You haven't got it yet. Plastic. If you think the dealer's going to get you one, you're a delusional fantasist.
Delusional fantasist. Love it.
That's what he is. Gabrielle Stresser, $10. Wrong watch. 44 mil gold. What's he saying?
44 millimeter gold. Is it still a chronomat? 44 millimeter gold chronomat or not? Fuck me, there we haven't got enough information, have we?
This is the 40. He's taking 44 millimeter gold. What's he saying?
I don't know. Is it
What
that?
the hell? It doesn't. What's he talking about? A super chrono? I never heard that term.
No, but these. Look at these. Look at these. These are chronomat, gold chronomats, aren't they? Which you're saying. 44 mil. That first one.
44.
Oh,
That
he
first one was
gave you a
44.
reference number. He gave you a reference number here, Arch.
Okay. Yeah.
It's RBO.
RBO.
Let me find it again. Shit, where'd it go? It was up and then it disappeared.
There it is, Arch.
Oh, here we
RBO
go.
1361
Yep.
Okay, 1 minute.
A1
RBO.
Alpha Lima 1
Okay,
S
got
for
it.
Sierra 1.
Got it. Oh, it's this fucking thing. Fucking how?
Looks more bronze than gold, but it is gold, isn't it?
It's rose gold.
Rose
You know
gold.
what I
Rose
mean?
gold.
No, I'm not getting it. I'm not.
He's saying
I'm
it's
not-
wrong. He's saying wrong watch, people. He's saying Gabriel again. I think it's again. It's got at 125. It says wrong watch. Gabriel, can you confirm to us, for fuck's sake, it's the right one or the wrong one? Give the
No,
part
that's-
number again.
No, that's the part number. That is the one.
Is that the
must
right
be-
one? It's fucking horrible. Sorry.
Yeah, fucking hell, man.
No, I'd go with I'd go with the Omega.
This
Yeah,
is
my
not
opinion
cheap
is
either.
if you've got a precious
Oh, it's the
noble
right
model
one.
watch,
Sorry,
the bracelet has to be the same.
He said it's the right one he's put in now. He's the right one. No, it's fucking horrible.
Fucking hell, I don't like it. Do you
No,
like
I
it?
don't like that. I'm glad you're the only one. Sorry.
Has it got a nylon bracelet?
I think that's rubber. Rare birds, rubber, rare birds.
I just don't think rubber goes with solid gold. Solid gold's a noble material, but rubber is just
Rubber,
Yeah.
rubber.
I didn't even like Oyster Flex. I don't care whether it's got stainless steel cables in the middle of it or not. It's still rubber. It's just a way, a
Rubber.
cheap ass way of
Rare
the bastard
birds.
not charging you for a solid gold watch and bracelet, but only giving you the watch.
Has
Yeah.
he bought it or is he looking to buy it?
Save themselves a shitload of money on gold.
Exactly. If you need to buy a bracelet, it should cost you 15,000, not 75 bucks.
Actually, Aussie Expat had a very good analytical response to why Rolex uses rubber bands in a way that perhaps an earlier generation desired two-tone bracelets and two-tone watches. He was saying that a lot of the younger people, I don't speak for them, but he explained himself really well, want still a precious metal watch, but without all the bling and attention that it brings. So rubber basically gives them another alternative. Also, somehow dresses the watch down with some presumably technical material. So it's a nice touch. If he jumps on in a little bit, he can explain much better.
I have to disagree because it's like wearing a pair of rubber thongs with a three-piece suit. You just
Rubber.
Yeah. I mean, you look, Sirocco Sales might wear a pair of rubber thongs on his boat, but it's just you don't wear with a Seville Rose suit. You don't wear a pair of rubber thongs, nor should you wear a rubber bracelet with a
It's
Rolex.
Seville, isn't
Noble
it?
medal.
Seville.
Get the
Seville,
gold
Seville.
watch with the-
Seville,
Get the watch with the
Seville.
gold bracelet and then buy the rubber fucking strap if you feel like it.
It's the ArchieLuxury show. We've got to pronounce everything wrong.
Thank you. I got to tell you, there, I've been completely this watch here itself, Gabrielle Stresser. To be honest with you, Gabrielle, what the fuck were you thinking?
He's
What the
calling us
fuck?
clowns and everything. He
We-
says you can get it with the rose gold bracelet. Even more fucking idiots with the rose gold bracelet. Sorry. He's calling
Here
us
we go.
clowns and everything.
Foodland 99, $5, a little something for the collection plate. Thank you, Foodland. Sov, what the fuck is this?
Look, it's not my cup of tea, but if he
This
likes
won't
it,
be
you know,
cheap. This won't be
knock him-
cheap. You know
knock
that?
himself
It won't
out,
be
no.
cheap.
Yeah, it's an okay looking watch. It's
I
Well-
just want to talk about watches.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at the price. Do you want to see the price on this fucker? 23,500 US fuckeroonies.
now for a solid gold watch. That's not, you know, the stratosphere price wise, but it's a
It's
rubber
a soft
fucking bracelet.
fucking brand.
So-
Do you understand?
So it's rubber bracelet. So you're not getting all that gold in the bracelet.
I think if you're going to buy a Breitling, you might as well stick with the Navi timer.
Why don't you just
Yeah.
stick with steel? Stick with steel. That'd be my advice. Stick with
Yep.
steel, man. I got to be
Can you,
honest with you, man.
Can you just can you bring up that picture for Mike, the Harley? Let Mike have a look at it.
Oh,
Bring it in
yes.
email.
Yeah, which you use the ArchieLuxury 72 email?
The one you
Oh no, yeah, the
Oh.
best of. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
That's
the one you emailed me of originally.
Yeah. Holy fuck, that was your bike?
Yeah, it was mine. It was.
You had a lot of
mine.
custom work done on that. You never get that money back. Fuck me.
I
Yeah,
know.
it
I
looks
didn't. I said,
great.
I bought it for
It
13.
looks great.
Bought it for 13 through 6, I think, and got it sold it for 10.
Fuck, that's motorbikes for you, man.
I know.
Oh,
Just show
you
Mike.
send it, oh, cool.
Yeah, well, I know. I fucking should never
No,
got rid of it.
that's an Evo. That's a blockhead.
It's a Springer, Softail Springer.
Springs,
14.
yeah, it's a Springer, so it's not a shovel head. It's after a shovel head.
It's 14.
Nice
14,
Springer front end.
Yeah.
Nice custom exhaust. Big
Vans
fat
and-
rear
Van-
wheel.
Vans and Hines 250 rear end, custom
Did you have a
seat.
Baker transmission?
No, it had a standard transmission, but it had one of those open primary things on the, with a belt on the other side. You know, the thing
Okay.
looks like a conveyor belt on a fucking at a supermarket. The big wheel that goes around the, it's got a big belt on it.
I'm a big
Yeah,
guy.
sure.
Aren't these things heavy to hold up? I don't understand.
Well,
And now listen-
it's very low. It's very, very
Yeah.
low to sit on it.
If I'm 6'4", 20 stone, and can fit on a Honda Z58, tickets can sit on a Harley, right?
Yeah, no,
Very,
they sit
very
really
low,
low.
feet flat on
They
the
sit
floor.
Really low to
Does-
the
what
ground.
happens if it falls over? What chance have you got of it?
Well, maybe nothing. But
You get your
luckily
leg
never
up in the
did.
exhaust pipe quick.
You've got feet flat,
They actually pick
Yeah.
up pretty easy too.
feet
What?
flat on the floor with that. That's why, it was easy. Feet were flat on the floor, and it was, it was easy. So feet both flat, which I like. But it was fucking amazing. I should
If
never.
that exhaust pipe gets hot, what happens if you touch that with the side of your
Luckily,
leg?
the way
Your
the
feet are
built,
way
you
up
look at-
front.
your legs
Your-
are clear. You got forward controls. And when
Yeah,
you put your
forward-
feet
your feet
down,
are
you kind
way
of
up
clears
front.
it.
What happens if your leg touches the pipe?
It fucking
Okay.
hurts. It burns.
You get a
can
free
feel it.
tattoo.
Yeah.
You get a
it
free
hurts.
tattoo.
Boots.
And by the way, the
boots.
Queen's English says that it's called Z,
Yeah, you
not
don't wear
Z.
trainers. Yeah, when I got away with jeans, but you wear boots. You wear decent.
Yeah, if
biker
you're a
boots.
squid, you're wearing tennis shoes and you get burnt. If you're,
So what
happens
you're
if-
a fucking
can you-
rider,
can
you're
you-
wearing boots.
Can you
and
have
maybe
someone
you
on the
burn
back
a
of you there?
skull.
No, couldn't have. That was the one where that girl supposedly wanted to ride the back of the Harley. But you can see single seat. She'd bend the mudguard. If you sat anyone who sat on the mudguard, you'd end up bending the back mudguard. It wasn't that thick, the back mudguard. That was a custom back mudguard to match that stupidly fat 250 rear end. All that rear end was all new. All the back end was all new.
There's no
Yeah.
rear pillion pegs on that
had
model,
to
is there,
space
Tickers?
They had to space the sprocket out to accommodate that
Yeah.
that rear wheel.
Yeah, you
Oh.
had to get a kit for it, a rear kit for it, which would go with the
Yeah.
back end, which is a fuckload of money.
Because like when the big rear wheel phase came in with the Harleys, Baker and RevTech both came out with transmissions that accommodated the the really wide rear wheels, except Baker just extended the sprocket out on the same side as normal, and RevTech actually ran a jack shaft to the other side, and therefore the transmission did not have to be offset.
Yeah, that's
on
right.
Baker, the whole transmission had to be offset 2 inches over to make the sprocket align with the rear sprocket, and so the bikes were fucking left heavy. My friend had one, and the RevTech transmissions. It was RevTech. The the bikes were just left heavy. You let go of the bars, they'd turn left all day. You know, because the transmission was just moved over to accommodate the chain.
Yeah, it was proper. It
Well,
was
Tickers, it's a good job you sold it, mate, because you didn't want to become an organ donor.
Is it what a what?
That's a
Sorry.
bitchin' looking bike, though.
You didn't want to become an organ donor.
No, I mean, well, the thing is about it wasn't fast. It made a fucking big loud noise. Everyone just cleared out the way. Everyone just moved out of the way. You know, it was like because they heard it and like saw it coming. Like,
Did you ever take it up to Scotland?
no, I didn't. No, Scott. No, I didn't actually. Kind of.
My friend
No.
just texted me. His RevTech transmission has 1 1/8 offset for his wide tire Harley. He's got a big mic chopper, if you know what those are.
Yeah, I've seen them,
But
yeah,
it is it does offset the transmission, and it does make the bike want to turn. It does offset the weight a little bit.
I've been trying to
So
find
what helmet
it
did
again.
you wear,
I've been trying
Tickers? What helmet did you wear? Did you wear a shorty or a full face or what?
Oh, never full face. Over like open face, like an open face helmet. Yeah, open face helmet.
See, that's where I'm a pussy. I rode ancient shovel heads, but I always wore a full face.
That's why Mike's still alive today.
Yeah, well, that and you got to keep my moneymaker in shape, man. You know, I mean, I can't fuck this up, or how my porno career would go fucking straight down the tubes.
I tell you, I mean, I wish I knew somebody who could get into the system to find out where it is now. We put it in the insurance database. It's not insured at the moment, so it might have a private plate on it, or it might be out of the country. I'd love to find it.
Do you miss it? Do you miss it?
I miss it. Yeah, I miss this. Yeah, fuck me dead. I wish I could buy that back somehow. I do miss it.
Probably been under a bus and in the scrapper.
I don't know. All we've got access is it's insurance database. It's free. So you put the original plate in, and it says not on insurance, not insured at the moment. But if it's got a private plate on, it wouldn't show up. So you could have a private plate.
You search by VIN?
No, I don't know the VIN number. I haven't got any paperwork. All the paperwork went with the bike, so I haven't even got the.
It'd still be on your registration certificate if you got some old paperwork.
What did your mum think of this bike? Tea and Tickers?
She didn't mind, actually. She appreciated it. It looked nice, you know. She did, yeah. Bless her.
Is that an original Harley Springer or?
Springer. It was a 2004 brand new Springer. It cost me 13 grand, and I threw 6 grand at it, getting it customized.
Hey guys, I just want to tell you, Sov, just out of interest, there, Sov. You know, concrete boats, cars. And
no super chats. No super chats.
This is super
chat.
Chats.
Back under the watches, boys.
What the fuck is going on? So it is a beautiful bike, but I got to tell you, it's a nice bike. I wouldn't give him shit.
It's nice. Yeah, we can find it. If I knew somebody, you know, if anyone is on thing who works for the DVLA or the police who can just tap in tap in.
Why don't you ring the local Hell's Angel chapter? They could possibly help you out.
I said I know the guy who is in the Manchester Hell's Angels, and he doesn't know where it is. They're not member. You know, they're not part of the. He's not part of the.
It's been nicked, fuckers! It's been nicked.
Yeah, that's nice.
This is my friend's bike.
When you say shovel head, where's the shovel head bit?
It's the shape of the heads. They all had different shapes, and so they named the engine by the
was it the shape of the heads or the shape of the tappet covers over the heads?
Well, the shape of the valve covers.
Covers, yeah.
This engine here is an Evo engine, but they call them blockheads because they're just a straight block. They just look like a block of aluminum. The shovel heads had a real unique shape that was shaped like a shovel, so they called them shovel heads. Before that, you had pan heads, which were just, if you took it and flipped it upside down, you could fill it full of
Whip it
cereal
good.
and eat out of it. Then there's knuckleheads that had two big bulges with bolts on each end that kind of looked like knuckles, so they called those knuckleheads. And then before that, you had flatheads, and they just had fins on top. And they were just all named by the top of the engine.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
man.
beautiful, man.
My
gotta
Harley
tell
buddy
you,
friend is texting me.
he likes talking the talk.
Oh yeah, well, me and him, we're Harley brothers, man. We rode and fixed, and this is his bike that he rides right now. This is his shovel head hopped up.
Like a slant nose. What about a slant nose? They do that slant nose. That's a Porsche thing, isn't it? Slant nose, shovel heads. What the fucking hell? What is?
I had a long forked. I have to dig up a picture of my chopper. Mine was 8 over in front. And
did you lose a chopper in the fires, Mike?
No, I lost a Ducati in the fires.
Whoo! That's sacrilegious, Mike.
And a Di Tommaso Pantera, for fuck's sake.
Fucking hell.
So, Tiggers, where do you get all the watches from? You're doing reviews. I've noticed you've had a couple of Amigas lately.
Yeah,
where are you picking those up from?
Yeah, BQ Watches, which is a guy called. It's a grey dealer in London. He's a friend of Paul Thorpe's. So he offered.
Spencer, isn't? Is that Spencer?
Spencer, yeah, Spencer.
That's
Frank Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer.
Frank Spencer watches. Oh, Betty.
They're a bit young. This crowd's a bit young for that.
I know, that's right. So that's Spencer. So basically, he's offered. He just said, "Look, you want to." I said, "Can I'm running out. I haven't got any nice watches to review. I don't know anybody with expensive watches." So we said, "I'll send you some. So, you just advertise that you've borrowed from me, and I'll lend you them." So we said, "We send
Snake
to a week."
I want to ask you, Snake.
Yeah.
Was the Ducati the greatest bike you've ever owned?
What was the greatest bike I ever owned? My Ducati Hyper Motard.
This is like a
now,
Ferrari.
Was it true that some Dukes never actually had a speedo on them? They only had a tacho. Is that true, Mike?
Yeah, they're just totally minimal. They're almost like a dirt bike with superbike underneath. All day comfortable riding position with wide handlebars. But with basically 1100 cc, superbike.
Have you ever heard of a Jagiva? A Jagiva?
Oh, Jagiva? Yeah, they're great.
That uses a Ducati engine. It's like a crossover bike.
Cagiva and Ducati, same company. Same.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, the Cagiva's used Ducati engines, and they made a bike called the Elephant.
Yeah, Cagiva Elephant. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was basically a Ducati,
I always liked those BMW Dakar Paris bikes.
Yeah,
Paris Dakar. Yeah, Paris.
The horizontally opposed boxes.
Those had giant gas tanks and all the big protective roll bars.
And
those are famous bikes. Yeah, for sure.
Tell me this: is Ducati or Moto Guzzi? What's better?
Oh, Ducati.
Ducati.
Sorry. Yeah, Ducati.
Ducati or Aprilia?
Ducati for me.
Ducati, but Aprilia is badass too.
Yeah, Aprilia is. Aprilia's all right, but I've had a few Ducatis as well. Pontiff.
Yeah.
You love the Ducatis?
I've had a few. I've had a 748. I've had a few
Ducati
monsters.
is
I've had a
just like
748 as well.
The top. Ducati's the top.
Ducati that's the Ferrari.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the same colours. The yellow and the red are the same paint colours as Ferrari. The yellow and the red.
Except for Bimoda. Bimoda is the only company that it surpasses Ducati, and they used by Ducati engines. And they're
Timepiece
basically
fun,
handmade.
$5. Love the bikes. Past rides in college were a Huracan 600, GSXR 750, Ninja the Ninja's that's claimed a lot of lives. Sov, Those
Then
Ninja.
also too, there's Suzuki Katana. It claimed a lot of lives in the
Suzuki
80s.
Katana,
The
yeah.
Katana, yeah,
They were
man.
a 4-cylinder bike, weren't they?
Yeah, they had it had the pop-up headlight for a while. You know, like the Miatas and the Mazdas. Yeah, but it was it sent a lot of people to meet their maker. That.
Yeah, I
Which
mean,
bike?
Ducatis are overpriced. but so-
Last
Katana?
prize ride I had to
Yeah,
sell
Katana.
wife
I had a
was
Katana
Harley
600.
Davidson Softail 1200.
I had a Katana 600, a GSXR 750, a TZ 250 that I raced, an RZ 350s that I raced. I had
See, they
a
killed the
GPZ
British bike industry. You know that those Japanese bikes, they killed it for the Brits.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't know if you guys have heard of Triumph. They had
Yeah,
a
Triumph,
tri-door.
yeah,
You know the
Triumph.
Nortons. You
Yeah.
know the Nortons.
Triumphs and
Yeah.
Nortons rule. Especially the Triumph Trident is
The
like one of
Trident.
my
That's it. The
favorite.
3-cylinder.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite bikes of all time. You know, I mean, but you know, it's still British. It's
Yes.
like owning a Triumph car. You know, it's still got Lucas Electronics in it. And you know what they say? The best thing that
Prince
Lucas
of
ever made
Darkness.
was a refrigerator. Because like all the cars and anything that was electronically, electrified with Lucas Electronics, like they used cheap metal that corroded quickly. And so the Triumphs and MGs and Aston Martins and all the cars, all the British cars that used Lucas Electronics, like often had early electronics issues down the road. Plus, a lot of them had
But the
positive.
trouble is, Mike, the trouble is that everyone kept the British car for much, much longer than they kept the Japanese car, right? I've still got a 61 car with Lucas Electrics in it, right? It's not electronics, it's Lucas Electrics. And
you just gotta
still
keep-
operating
you
to
gotta
this
keep-
day, right? 61 years later, and it's still working. But how many Datsuns, Nissans, and Toyotas and that have already gone to the shit heap with Nip and Denso parts in them?
They were made as throwaway cars, though. And whereas the British cars were not.
No, the British cars were made as throwaway. Jesus Christ, Jaguar, Grace and Pace, and those fuckers. You understand?
Grace,
They had
Pace, and Space.
untreated steel in some of these cars, didn't
Well,
they?
look at Alfa Romeo. I mean, they went out of business.
Rust
No,
bucket.
Lancia. Lancia went out of business because their steel was so shitty. The cars rusted out. They got
but you know what? They
sued.
did a deal with the Soviets, right? They swapped Soviet shitty steel for Italian technology. That's why the Ladas and that are all like Fiat designs, because that's what they are. They were Fiats.
No, there was nothing wrong with the Russian steel. It's just that they brought it out on deck cargo on submarines. That's the trouble.
Pontiff, I'll say 2 words to you. Lancia Stratos.
I love that. It's got the Ferrari V6 in it.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'll
what
say,
a
I'll up you
fucking
one.
car.
RSV4.
Yeah, Lancia
Lancia
Stratos.
RSV4.
You know, Lancia was the brand that had the first
turbo
V6 engine
and
in the world in a
supercharged.
production car.
Yeah.
Did you know that song?
Rally car, all-wheel drive.
Well,
0 to
Lancia
60.
in the 80s was
The Stratos. The
was still
Stratos
quite
is
popular
free
in
then.
Australia because it still had a twin cam engine in it, and Japanese were
The Stratos,
Stratos had
Mercedes and all that
Ferrari,
something that had twin cam.
powered by Ferrari.
Ferrari engine. It was a beautiful
No.
looking car.
Malcolm Fraser drove a Lancia.
Ari Toynevin was killed in a Lancia RSV4
Malcolm Fraser, Sov?
in the class Group B.
Malcolm Fraser, yeah, because he was a tall bastard. I nearly bought a Lancia Beta HPE because I could fit in it because of my height. Back in those days, Japanese cars are very hard to fit into when you were 6'4". So Lancias had that relaxed Italian ape driving position where you could put the seat way back and have a straight arm.
Yeah.
Stratos,
You miss those
mate.
days?
Fuck's sake. It just...
The 80s, oh, damn straight, man, damn straight.
I think, Pontiff, before we go back to watches, I think you should just pull up a picture of a Lancia Stratos for anybody
minute.
who's never ever seen
1
one.
minute. I'll just get these super chats.
You want to
super
talk about a
chats.
car you can't get into, though? That
Super
is
chats.
a car you cannot get into.
I gotta get these super chats. Here we
Yeah,
go. Racing
go for
R,
'em.
$10. Archie, should I get an Amiga 3 Seamaster 300? No Time to Die as an everyday watch. Oh, I don't know about everyday watch.
Whoa, that one. Listen, remember, I've had this on since Wednesday, and it's amazing how light it is. It's brilliant. It really
I'd probably
is.
get the Seamaster 300 Heritage. That's what I'd get.
Is that
Yeah.
the one that- is that
CB,
the one-
$5. Cheers to my fellow bikers. Was a proud owner of a Kajiva Elephant in the 80s and now a
Yeah.
Harley and GSA BMW. What's a GSA BMW?
I'm not sure, but the newer BMWs are good stuff.
Was the showcase? Has he got that new? He's got a new Amiga. He's got a new Amiga. Is that the one you were talking about? Arch?
Yes. Lollipop
That's right.
hands. Lollipop
Yeah.
second hand.
That is nice, though. I think this is bloody nice. This is.
BMW.
Oh, here comes the next food delivery for Arch.
This
Here
is
we go.
twice.
Pizza
This is
now.
twice the price. This is twice the price of the Amiga that the showcase has got.
Yeah. As far as bikes go, though, BMW never really put a foot.
So let's
wrong.
get back to the watches, Mikey. Let's get back to the watches. Why did you buy the James Cameron? Why did you? Because the James Cameron at the moment is about retail about the same price as the Daytona. It's about $19,000, and it's soft. It's only retailing for about 23,
Humble
24.
Pine. Just 1 minute, guys. Humble Pine.
Yeah.
Been a while since I checked
It's
in. Have a
not.
drink, Arch. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
It's not increasing in value like other models, but I still love it.
I love
See,
it
it's
too,
only got
man.
about 25% premium on the grey market.
Have you got one of those soft, didn't
Hey,
you?
I've still
I've got
made
the because it came out with the
6,000 over
11
what
and
I
the 12.
paid
I've got
for
the
it.
12. I've got the 12 prefix. But I'm just wondering why. I mean, apart from its size, and it's not for everyone. Do you think it's the bulk of the watch? Because that is a fucking good buy now if you can get one.
It's always been a great buy. They're beautiful. I love the black one.
Well,
I must say,
they are.
the black traditional.
They're available for a fairly decent price still.
They are, exactly. There's only a 25% premium on them, which is probably about the smallest of all Rolex.
Steel Sports.
Now, I paid a little bit over,
and it has the most. It's got the highest grade any Rolex ever made, because it's got the actual extension bracelet on the fly on the outside. You don't have to take the watch off.
It's got the best buckle they ever made, guaranteed. No, I don't understand why it hasn't jumped in value. Maybe it's just too big for most people. It is a really heavy, chunky watch, but mine's gone up quite a bit over what I paid for it. I'm very much in the positive over what I paid just a year ago.
Do you think they'll delete it shortly?
If they don't come out with a new and improved version and they delete it, one or the other is going to happen.
I can't see them coming out with a different version because it's already had an update. It already had a very early life update.
Two updates, basically.
No, just the one.
Well,
it went from the 11 to the 12. The James Cameron, the update was there was a few things. The hands were just a little bit longer. The bracelet was just a little bit wider, and they changed the lugs. But there wasn't much difference in it.
Super chat. Sorry, super chat.
I was talking about
Super chat. We got a super chat. Racing $20 T. Can you give the positive and negatives of the Seamaster 300 you were wearing? Yes, this is the Bond.
Right. Okay.
The No Time to Die.
Okay, positive, very light, absolutely very light. So if you're a desk diver like me and you're busy typing, you don't feel like you've got a heavy watch on your wrist. Love it.
It's fucking cool.
Bracelet's unique kind of design with this metal bracelet, which you slot this into the whole. I've never seen a bracelet like it. Really nice. I like the color, the dull color of it because it's titanium. It's not shiny. I quite like the color. I love the brown dial and the brown bezel. The only downside is just a personal one, that if it's supposed to be something that James Bond wears, and he did wear it in the film, this exact model, why the fuck have they put the fucking crow's foot on the front under 6 o'clock?
Exactly, the fake Department of Defense arrow.
Well, no, it's not. It's the proper defense arrow. That is what the British government have.
No, but I know, but it's fake because it's not owned by the government. That was a stamp property of the government. It was military property.
They would have had permission to put it on, but James Bond certainly wouldn't have a watch on the front and also on the back to say that it's government property. That's the only negative I've got on it. I just think it's a great watch. I really do like it. fucking think it's ace. I love it. I do like it a lot.
Would you buy it?
If I had if I had $7.5 grand around, yes, I would. It'd be like expensive.
You got a
one and
Barclays
done.
card, haven't you? Just put it on.
Fuck off! You said that about the Black Bay 58.
Why don't you just buy it? Tea and tickets. Treat yourself. You deserve it.
No, fucking no. Fine. No,
What?
no. I've got too much on the go, buying too much stuff.
Oh,
I've got some camera equipment I'm going to buy this weekend, which you need. We're going to do streaming.
What sort of camera? What sort of camera?
No camera equipment. I'm getting I want a gimbal and I want a Zyag, an M2 gimbal.
Okay.
And a microphone. So we do live streaming and stuff. I've got a decent gimbal for me camera.
Okay, but come on, man. You know you want it deep in your heart. You know you want it.
Those are watches I want Black Bay 58 blue. So
look, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you get monetized. Why don't you use the income that comes in from your channel to pay for it?
I'm not getting any income, but if I did, I would do.
Well, I'm just saying. Got to be positive, man. You got to talk the talk, walk the walk, talk the talk.
I'm not going to get a lot of money from my channel, I don't think.
Come on, man. Go for it.
It's fucking nice.
You think you should pull the trigger?
Well, everyone's going to say fucking yes, aren't they?
Come on, guys. I'm going to we're going to put a poll in today. Let's do the poll.
Should Tea and Tickers buy this?
Should Tea, just put T and T, buy the Omega No Time to Die.
I think he should buy the blue Black Bay that he likes so much.
I know. It's what I sort of thought as well, but I don't know what to say, man.
He does like that Black Bay, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, this watch is a great watch. It's a great looking watch. And
isn't it like $5,000 more dollars?
Yeah, it is. I mean, if I'd bought the Black Bay 58 and then gone on about this, you said,
so do you reckon T and Tickers should put it on a credit card, T?
Yeah, now he's just going back to your crow's foot. All right. Now, there you go. Victoria Regina.
Yeah.
There you are. And the BO stands for Board of Ordnance.
Can I ask you something? Regina,
Yeah,
right? What does Regina mean? To explain Regina. That's like
Regina.
any legal thing. When the Crown is suing you, it's Regina versus Sovereign. Regina is the royal vagina. She can be a real cunt. She can be a real cunt. Regina, the royal vagina. Hello? She can be a real cunt.
No one supported you on that, I don't think. No.
So those were actually cast iron plaques off the gate of a military barracks back in the in that era.
Fucking, how did you get one of those?
You come across these things, when you're in Burke's Landed Gentry and all,
Yeah, I mean, don't tell Plastic about that. I got to explain what Burke's Peerage is.
Every 2 weeks, I'm going to get another 2 watches. Every 2 weeks, I'm going to get watches, and people are going to say, "You're going to say, oh, you like that one? Why didn't you buy it?" You know what I mean? Every single watch, I've liked near enough every single watch I've ever reviewed so far. That's fucking 6, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah.
Can't buy more. The Monaco, I love that Monaco, square Monaco. That was nice as well. I like the Speedmaster. I like this. I like the Black Bay.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
I understand, man. I understand.
Oh, thank you, Arch.
Can't have everything in this world,
Yeah, I know.
This will make you happy, I thought you just like a bit of incentive to be happy.
I know, but I'm not sad, for fuck's sake. I'm really not thinking, oh, God, I'm not going to be happy.
What's the negatives of the watch? What's the negatives?
The negative, as I said, is this.
It's $8 grand.
Well, 7, and it's got the crow's foot on the front. Yeah, correct.
Wait, it's £8,000 sterling?
7,000. This is second hand, so it's 7,550 English sterling.
Ooh. Wow.
Plastic
that-
$2. Soy test.
What are you doing?
Live in basement. Tiny wrist hair plugs. Yeah. Holy fuck. I just got a photo of our good friend. You know, our good friend. What's his name? You know, the guy on the motorbike. You know, the motorbike guy. He sent me a photo when he was young and handsome. Let's call it up just very quickly, okay?
Pull it up, Ash. Pull it up.
That's our friend on the motorbike. You could do Uber on this. Look at that. You could do Uber delivery, couldn't you?
Who's this? Who is this then? Who are we talking? Who's this?
That's that time guy. You know, the time, whatever he's, you know, time. What's his name? You know, the time guy who gave us super chats before. You know, the time, what's his name? Timely, what was his name? The Timepiece Fund. Timepiece Fund.
Oh, right.
Timepiece Fund.
Yes.
This was his.
Right.
This was his one of his bikes.
No helmet as well. My God.
No, oh, fucking, they were real in those days, man. They were real riders. They were real men. Do you understand?
Well, the helmet law.
Helmet would slow you down.
The helmet law in California only came in place a few years ago because Gary Busey came off a fucking bike without a helmet, and he was the one who made change the law. He didn't ask them to, but because of his accident, he put him in hospital. He didn't have a helmet on, and that helped change the law to make the helmets legal in California. All because of Gary Busey.
Fucking hell. A bit of pussy and look what happened.
They fucking loved him. I bet they loved him, didn't they, in California when suddenly got to wear a fucking helmet.
But I mean, look, it's what are they going to do, you know? I got to tell you, man, what are you going to do? Can I show you something that I really, really like?
Go for it.
Same.
We're past the watershed. We're past the watershed. Of course you can.
Okay, let me show you this. What do you think of this? Tell me what you think of this, okay?
Oh, let me guess. Don't say anything. I'm going to say that's a BMW, of course. 3.0 CLI or something.
No, this is a 633 CSI, 1977.
Of course,
this is the model after that. 633
right,
CSI 19.
That's the one with the V12 in it, right?
No. The six cylinder.
No. Okay.
Look at that.
No,
it's beautiful. Don't you think that's beautiful or not? No.
Is it 3.3 litre 6-cylinder? Obviously, CC it is.
Yes, it is 3.3.
Yeah,
that's exactly. Yep.
633, six cylinder, 3.3 litre.
No, the 6 was the 6 series. 6 series. 3.3 litre.
It's a beautiful car.
It is a very
dated now, doesn't it? I used to. Yeah, I've lost it because I would have years ago would have rattled that straight off what that was. But I've lost.
It's beautiful, don't you think?
I even like the color actually. I think the color's nice.
Yeah, very period color, isn't it? Period correct color.
Oh yeah.
I mean that
engine. That fucking engine. Look, it's a work of art, wasn't it? The engine.
Yeah.
There, look at that.
Now they've got a fucking plastic shroud all over it.
You know, work of art, isn't it?
Fucking plastic shroud. The new BMWs and Mercedes, they don't even paint in the inner engine bay. You know?
Yeah.
It's fucking.
It's all plastic.
Even this is so beautiful. Look at those seats in the rear there, just built in the little holders there for the seatbelt retain. You know? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
What a fucking beautiful Beamer. I mean, if this Beamer could talk, man, this would have picked up the chicks. He would have taken Amanda home from accounts.
That would pick up chicks today.
I think it's beautiful. No, they'd say it's an old car. What's that old? They wouldn't know what it is.
That body shape is timeless. That is sexy.
I love the alloys. I wouldn't change a fucking thing. I like those original alloys on it. It's not trying to look.
Are they BBS or not? They're not BBS, are they?
No,
They might be.
they're not. They're BMW wheels. They're not BBS.
And I thought they might be made of on license by BBS for BMW, maybe or something. I don't know. They just like that. They like a bit of that style, aren't they? But wow.
Yeah.
Very
it's really
nice.
Scared. It's really, I don't know what to say, man. It's just,
What made you pick this? Were you just searching for that model, or did it just come up?
yeah, I just wanted one. I just
You
like
want- you
classic.
wanted
I like
that model,
classic.
did you?
I like classic Beamers. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just think they're really fucking cool Beamers.
I like the first M3 that came out. The very first.
That was
M3.
that was the E90. Sorry, E30.
E30.
Yeah, amazing vehicle.
First M3 was ridiculous.
And that was a 4-cylinder. That was a 4-cylinder, 2.3 liter 4-cylinder motor.
Yeah, I know. Fucking amazing.
I just can't believe it. It's just.
I remember do you remember the original the first M5 that came out? That was ridiculous. Held 5 people in comfort and did 170 miles.
Fuck.
Well, 155 restricted and 170 when you pull the restriction off.
It gave Mercedes a fucking run for their money.
Yeah.
Remember, that was just.
It was just an autobahn killer, wasn't it? It just fucking.
Yeah, and they were a 6-cylinder originally. They were straight six motor. Fucking. No turbos. I really feel turbos have really not been a good thing for the motor industry. Turbos. What do you think of turbos, Mike?
I like them, but I agree with you. They've taken the direct connection between driver and engine away. Because
Andrew, 2 pounds. Tell a chick you
lag.
bang story, not a 50-year-old banger. Who's he talking to?
Anybody. Anybody.
To you, Archie.
Oh, you, Archie.
There's nothing like a hot-rodded, normally
I don't think I've banged anyone under 50 in a long time. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. 50.
Yeah. I mean, turbos. I don't. Yeah, unless you get it right, they've got fucking turbo. Like the early turbos, you sort of had fucking terrible.
Well, it was the BMW 2002 turbo. Was kind of that they were fucking expensive. They were more expensive than a fucking Porsche.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They were.
How did they drive? Did they have turbo lag? Do we know? Because a lot of early turbos.
Fuck yes, fucking hell! Whoa,
Sure.
fuck! Yeah, fuck! Of course they were fucking
gun it, and then wait for one count to 5 before the
I
turbo.
got lag. We're talking about turbo lag, Archie, where you put your foot down, you have to wait for fucking 10 seconds before it fucking picks up and spins. Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, fucking nasty stuff.
Renault 5 Turbo. I knew someone had Renault 5 Turbo, the little Gordini thing, and that had turbo lag was shit. You put your foot down, it didn't go anywhere, and then took off.
The thing I don't understand is a lot of cars now. You had 2 liter was a benchmark for like a Golf. That was a good size engine. Alfa Romeo.
Yeah.
BMW had 2 liter 4-cylinder. That was a good size. Now they've gone 1.3 or 1.5 turbo to
and they've got about 150 brake out of a 1.3 turbo.
It's like a motorcycle engine, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's like a 3-cylinder motorcycle engine. It's got nearly 200 brake out of a 1.3 turbo. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. What's the longevity of that shit?
I don't know. I must think. That's the thing I think about. With little screamy engines that rev fucking really high, they can't be doing any good for them, can they?
We got plastic on.
Hey, is that audio better?
Oh my god! Hey Archie, do you remember Kendo Nagasaki? Do you remember him, the wrestler? You must remember him. Yeah, it's him, isn't it? It's Kendo Nagasaki.
Is that audio better?
Oh, I can't look at that watch.
Is that the watch that the Pontiff can't get?
I'm looking at that.
Everyone's got a Pepsi. They're a dime a dozen.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck's sake. Can't we
He's
just
like a bee. He's like a bee. Here we go, CB. $5. Lacquer Super Chats indicates that your viewers want to talk watches and not old cars.
Really?
He's not really
Talk
wrong.
watches.
At the moment, we're just watching this. Oh, fucking hell.
I'm gonna clean my watch.
I can't unsee this now. I just can't unsee this. What the fuck?
Ooh.
That's how I clean my Pepsi.
Oh my god. This is
Guys,
good.
as you can see, Pepsi is not okay.
Pepsi is not okay. Fucking hell.
Someone make him stop.
Yes. I got to tell you guys, seriously. It's,
Is that sacrilege? Is that wrong?
Yeah. I can't eat. Some of us can't get Pepsis, you know?
Oh, they're doing a dozen, man. They're growing on fucking trees. Just go to an AD and just pick one up. They're in the shelves, man.
Here we go. SP $5. AC3. Have you considered a BMW 2 Series 218i? Brand new for just under 60. That, you know what? I would like, if I was going to get a Beamer, I'd probably go for a 3 Series because it's rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
And I can't. That's only a 3-cylinder. The 1.8 engine. That's actually a 3. I'd like a 4-cylinder. I don't really want a 3-cylinder.
Do you know what, Arch? You want a Rover, the old Rover
P5.
Which one?
The P5.
No, newer than that. The one with the BMW chassis and engine in. The way they ran them flat. The Rover 75.
Yes. Was that a BMW chassis?
That's a BMW chassis. BMW.
What
electrics.
model? What model BMW chassis?
No, all 3 series. You've got 3 series clocks, 3 series chassis, 3 series suspension and engine. It's a fucking BMW 3 series for half the money. And they're fully loaded. If you get a Vanden Pla, they've got like wooden interior. They're kitted out, and they're dirt cheap. You can get a good one.
Yeah, the Rover went guts up, didn't they?
I think they did, yeah. But the 75, I know a few people who run the 75s, and they go on forever. It's a BMW. You pull the electrics out, and it's got BMW part numbers on them.
Oh.
If you get a Vanden Pla, they're fully loaded with absolutely everything.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Look at that.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Mike the Snake there. We've got Mike there. I got to tell you, sometimes, do you ever get tempted to lease a car? Well, Mike's got a 335i. You got a beautiful BMW.
Yeah, I got a 335 IS, which has the twin turbo engine and no turbo lag because 2 small turbos spool up instantly.
It's a scroll turbo, isn't it? Scroll turbo.
No, it doesn't have a twin. It's not a twin scroll turbo. That's a turbo that has the 3-cylinder. It's an inline 6. They take 3 of the cylinders and bunch them into one collector, 3 into another collector, and they both go into the same hole on the turbo. That's called a twin scroll single turbo. A twin turbo is when you got 2 separate turbochargers, like my car.
Oh, that's better, isn't it? 2 separate turbochargers is better.
Well, one can argue one way or the other. Twin turbos, you can put 2 bigger turbos on there, and you have a lot more potential.
Do you love your BMW, Mike?
I do. It just clicked over 100,000 miles, and it's running as good as the day I bought it 50,000 miles ago.
How much did you pay for it?
How's the plastic water pump, Mike?
18,000. About.
How's that fucking plastic water pump, Mike? Come on, man.
How's the classic what?
How's the plastic water pump, Mike? Come on, tell us about the plastic water pump.
It's got an electric water pump.
You're telling me that mine's got an electric water pump too?
I don't know what car you got.
He's got an X5. He's got an X5.
I bet it probably does.
The electric water pumps are a bit weird. I don't know why they made them. It's got a bit of plastic in it. Tea and Tickers, you've been a car man? Or no, just bikes?
Yeah. And now I've been a car. Well, yeah.
Yeah, so I've not had anything really, really stupidly fast. Fastest thing I probably had was a few years ago was a homegrown TR7 with a Rover V8 in it. It wasn't a proper TR8. It wasn't like an.
It was a TR8.
No, it wasn't a proper TR8. Someone had built it, but they built it properly. So it was a yellow TR7 with a Rover V8.
I used to love the TR7s.
Yeah.
And it
It
had
had
an
the checkered cloth inside
Yeah.
it.
It was
When
yellow.
you buy a watch, you want to make sure it's unpolished. You got to look at the lugs. You got to look at the case and the bracelet. It's got to be unpolished, guys. It's got to be unpolished.
So it was
You got to
yellow.
get unpolished watch.
It was
Gotta be
yellow with
polished.
green checkered interior, and it had.
What went wrong with British Leyland?
Oh, I don't know really. I don't know.
They branched out into lifestyle shows, Archie. Do you remember the Leyland brothers?
They made the Austin Allegro for fuck's sake, and the Morris Marina. What does they?
The Leyland brothers.
Or the Austin Marina. You know the Austin. What was it called? The
Morris
Austin,
Marina.
Morris Maxi. Austin Maxi. Maxi. You remember the Maxi?
Yeah, but the Allegro was the real shitter. Fucking hell, you see that? And the MG Maestro.
And you know they had the square steering wheel, the Cortex squaring wheel.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, can we, since we are already talking about cars, which is ratings poison, can we talk about handbags a little bit? At least
Ask me anything.
change it up a little bit.
Please,
So,
ask me anything.
I mean, I beseech your wisdom. I was wondering if I would expand on my bag collection by adding ladies' handbags. Can I use them as honey traps to lure in 50-plus-year-olds?
It could be a good tip.
Archie, repeat what you said about acting as a 59-year-old on dating sites to attract hot 79-year-olds. That was a really fucking funny bit, man. That was the funniest shit I've heard for a long
Okay, so I'll tell you this. As a 49-year-old, I'm probably a 6 out of 10.
You said 5 out of 10.
Right, 5 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
But if I advertise myself as a 59-year-old with really good skin, I'm like a 59-year-old who's like a 7.5 out of 10.
That's smart.
So I get other 59-year-old women who are, but they're aces. Would you rather have a 59-year-old 8 or a 49-year-old 3?
You downgraded yourself a little bit there, Arch.
That's a good question, Archie.
No matter what you are, you get less. Remember that. No matter what you are, you get less. Do you see? That's how the rules. The Humble Pine, $10. Been waiting for some good content to super chat again, but realize that's not going to happen. So here you go.
How are we going with the Lord Dating Fund? It's up to Lord to decide when he wants to tweak this profile. Are we up to 500 yet?
We would need a little more funds if this is going to require
this rate.
How much do we need so we can do a whip around? Come on.
We need a lot. Okay, we're about $150 in. Okay, Look, let me say this to you. The thing is this. Let me say this to you. Can I tell you? Sometimes some of these older wealthy women, they spend money like there's no tomorrow. You can actually buy some of the bags off them. That's always.
Is that what you did? Is that what you call?
I have done that,
Archie.
I have done that. It's called the pink market.
Do they still have to be alive when you're picking up those handbags, Archie?
You know, I got to be totally honest with you. I love the bags more than the women. They're a piece of art. Now, I want to say this to you guys.
Hang on, Archie. So you're telling me that your bag display case and your bag museum is actually for your benefit, and Hiromi is the shall we say, the decoy to throw off your actual bag fetish. That can't be true. I'm a statey. I can't compute.
Now, do you understand? I want to say something to you, Sov. Sorry, Plastic. Do you understand what Burke's peerage is?
What are you talking about, Pine?
Do you understand what Burke's Peerage is? Okay, that's
What
a
are you talking
posh,
about, Parnov?
that's a posh book where super connected people are mentioned. Sovereign's family are in Burke's Peerage. Did you know that?
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. All I know is that men shouldn't have fucking displays for fucking handbags, man. Come on, brother. You should have bought a Pepsi. You should have bought a Pepsi with all that money, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. I want the wife to sign the form to lease the car. Okay. I got to tell you this. Let me ask you this, guys. You know what? In the UK, nothing lasts. You know, tickers.
Yeah.
They put salt on the roads. Nothing lasts. It always rusts, doesn't it?
It does. Apart from California, apparently, that's where you get. If you're going to buy a vintage E-Type, it used to be you buy it from California. Is there no salt in California on the road?
It's sunny.
No.
It's sunny. It's like
They
Brisbane.
use sand.
Hey, Mike.
Arizona.
Mike Bergenhout's got a question about the CNC machine.
Yeah, great. The Arizona is where you want to buy a rust-free car.
I knew something like that. That's right. Yeah, I reckon that was the place to get E-Types from originally. Yeah.
I love the E-Type Series 1, Series 2, or Series 3.
Oh, for me, Series 1 with the
And a
covered
half.
headlights and the three wiper blades. That was the proper one, the first one. 3 wiper blades.
Archie, link for Captain America. Link for Captain America. We've got to stop him going on JJ's show. Quick, link for Captain America. Come on.
I would take any E-Type.
Yeah, but if you had to pick one, it'd be the Mark 1. Mark 1 with the covered headlights and the three wiper blades.
Yeah, I think I probably have to agree.
Yeah.
Come on the show, Bergenhout. I want to see that Cartier watch.
I like the V12, but you know, I like the V12.
Oh,
Did
the
you know
Mark
there was
III.
an E-Type?
The Mark
Did you know
III,
there was
yeah.
an E-Type hearse?
It was a terrible engine. It was a terrible V12.
No,
Was it?
it's not. It's got a
Wasn't it?
bolt that goes through 2 different metals. That's the only thing. You've got to watch that. But that motor is actually pretty simple. 5.3 litre V12. It's actually amazing. And Sovereign has one. I've been in his. He let me drive it the other day.
What's the most comfortable car you've ever been in? Toyota Camry or that fucking Jaguar? No?
Sov's Jaguar. Let me
You
just
told
say
me the Camry was the most comfortable.
I gotta put some aspiration for you. You're a good statey. You know what I mean? Let me say this to you, okay? Monobrow, I want to ask you this. Have you ever mentioned watches on a date? Here we go. Let's combine
No.
topics.
That's that's a no. Unless the woman broaches the topic, which
Spots it on your wrist.
can be interesting and very appealing to me. I never do that.
You don't flex. You don't flex while you're in front of a lady.
Do they say to you, what hobbies do you have? What do? You talk to them and say, what hobbies do you have? Oh, I like reading, I like travel, I like shopping.
And
Sounds
long
about
walks
right.
on the beach.
Sorry?
Don't you just say, I just
I
like
like
talking
I like
about
dipping
watches."
tobacco. I could say I talk to my CNC guy on a daily basis.
Yeah, all that too.
I collect ancient Chinese tapestry.
Oh, you say that? Do you?
No, I mean, Mike was giving me suggestions, so I was trying to harp on that.
What do you say? What do you say?
I say I like poetry.
Mr. Lord, can you read from that book the bit about the Daytona? Can you read it for us, please?
Here we go. Andrew, £5.
the
We
book,
need dating advice for Valentine's Day. TINT tickets and Snake need a date. Not together. Arch matchmaking service and new sideline dates and pre-port back. I got to tell you, I think it's too hard in the Western world, man. The Western world is fucked. It's all fucked up.
It's fucked.
It's really fucked.
It's really fucked.
We've got Sovereign back on again. Hello, Sov.
Mike, what are you going on about the Speed 12 bullshit? You know, good at dong. Don't give me that crap, mate.
Yeah. This
Look at this.
is one of This is one of the best one of the most highly produced V12s in the world, isn't it, Sol?
This donker's sound is a pound 40 years later.
Sovereign, did Archie not say, or did he not say that my car was more comfortable than yours?
Now look at that. If you dropped a spanner in there, it's not going to come out until fucking 2025. Look at that. What would you rather have? Would you rather have a V12 in front of your legs or a $50 fucking Indian airbag?
He raises a good point.
Okay, that fucker.
This is proper motoring. You know that?
Is that
Proper motoring, boys.
Is that the Jag?
Yeah,
That's
yeah. This
a
is one
Jag.
of. He's got two. He's got two.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, because I remember seeing on the inside of a Jag XJS the fucking pipe work on the XJS engine. Fucking hell!
No, it's amazing.
You know, all the E-type race cars ran the 6 cylinders.
Oh, is that right?
No, they did. The E-types did, but the XJSs ran the 12s.
Yeah.
They did have an XJS that had a 6-butt Sov. Did you know that?
They did have a 6-cylinder XJS. Yes, they did. Absolutely.
Not many. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know that actually. I didn't know there was a 6-cylinder XJS. Did we get it for the UK market? 6-cylinder XJS.
Georgia the chef, $5. Arch, do you like Grand Seiko? Start your journey with a spring. I got nothing against Grand Seiko. I just want to buy a Rolex. By the way, guys,
Rolex.
Oh,
Pugsley.
is he coming back?
Archie, do you want to buy one of these?
I want a Pepsi. I would love a Pepsi.
Do you want one of these?
Sov, have you got any contacts at Rolex? You can get a Pepsi for me.
Sov already left.
Sov's gone, man.
He's gone.
He just
Fantasy,
came on to
deal of
show the
fantasies.
car.
Okay, T and Tickers, we love you. Don't
Yeah,
ever
I'm going, man. Thank you. You started 25.
Good night, T.
Man, we love you. Okay,
Take care,
Tickers.
Tickers.
Just remember
Yeah,
that
T.
we love you. Okay.
I'll
See
see
you
you
later,
later.
T.
Tomorrow
See you
night.
later. That windbag band. This
Yeah,
Arch. This
see you,
is for
everybody.
Mike the Snake.
It's all right,
He's
thank
Mike
you.
the Snake's a great guy. Archie, please lower plastic volume. Yeah, I must admit he was a bit.
What do you want to lie for? What's going on?
Yeah, you know, Archer, I've got.
Yeah, you got to go. That's okay, man. I love you. Okay.
Yeah,
See you later,
there's-
Mike the Snake.
It's gonna make the chat a lot happier. Apparently,
Why is that?
Archie,
Don't listen to this guy.
Mike, everyone loves you, man.
there's been a lot of whining on the chat, but whatever.
They're always
Um,
whining.
Mike,
I know.
chat picks on everyone. Don't take
Uh,
it
it-
personally.
No, I've got shit to. I've got to cook dinner and do
Okay,
some
gotta
other
do
shit.
something. It's okay,
So-
Mike. We love you. We love you. Come again, please.
Take
Of
care,
course,
Mike.
of
Enjoy
course.
your dinner.
No, I'm not going away. I'm not going
Enjoy your
away.
dinner.
Stand
Um,
and deliver.
I got to tell you there, Monobrow.
I'll see you
It's
guys
a-
later. Have a good night.
Okay,
No, worries, Mike. We love you. Monobrow, I
See you,
want to
Mike.
ask you
Yes, sir.
there.
please.
Okay.
Please do.
I got to say to you, man. You're okay. I don't want to say too much about you, but you're looking on the dating scene.
Yeah.
Why don't you're looking for somebody to solve your financial problems?
Oh no, I don't have financial problems, thank God.
Okay. So the question is, man, Birmingham's coming. Birmingham, Captain America, you're saving the show. We're sinking fast, man.
American.
Oh, it's a funny show,
Thinking
Arch.
fast.
I've been enjoying it.
Oh man, that's good.
Please,
We
man.
got look at this. I got B Man on here. Fuck me, Dad. This is how desperate we had to pull in the
The luchador.
the guy.
Bring in the clown.
Send in the clowns. That's exactly.
Hey, I want to be part of. You're a fucking OG, man.
Birmingham, what's going on, man? What's going on? Birmingham, I want to ask you an opinion. What do you think of a fleece?
No, I wouldn't.
A fleece.
No, definitely not. Dave Ramsey always says no.
He had a Jaguar. You know that?
He's a car guy. He's got a lot of
Yeah.
cars, I think.
What's wrong with a fleece? Can I ask you what's wrong with a fleece? Interest rates are low. Like it's kind of
well,
a cool
yeah, you're-
idea.
Yeah, I guess. But
If you're earning good money, just write it off. I mean,
break his
that's-
lease.
the thing is, I want to ask you this, right? Look, I want to ask you this seriously, right? Seriously. What's wrong with a lease? You're earning reasonable money.
I wouldn't say you're
Right,
earning
let's face-
money.
Sorry?
I wouldn't say you're earning money. You mean you're borrowing at a low rate.
No. If you are earning reasonable money,
okay,
and you
for
want to
your
have a
income.
bit of fun in your life, right? You just want a nice car, right?
Yeah.
What's really wrong about borrowing single interest money to buy something that gives you a lot of joy?
So I used the method of like paying yourself a car payment. So you drive just a beater, right? You pay yourself that car payment. And it takes
the thing is, once you're 50, right? Let's be honest, okay? You don't have that much left. Particularly if you're a bit overweight, you got a bit of diabetes, you don't know about it, you're too scared to get tested yet, and you got sort of itchy ass, and it could be anything, and you
just gotta get tested.
Just a host of problems.
Tested.
Okay?
That's.
I'm just telling you. Just telling you.
Burbs, I have a question for you. The jackalope looking drawing in the background, I see that on other watch YouTubers as well. Is that some sort of secret?
Yeah, he's in the Devil's Club. They worship Satan. Okay.
No. It's just a drawing of like a deer from IKEA. It's like just in two different colors. Like it's like a $15. It's cheap.
Hello, Sav. How are you?
Arch, why do you want a lease, mate? Why do you want a lease?
I didn't ask its price. I
a lease.
asking what it signifies.
Sav. Like I work in the dead.
Why do you want a lease for, man? It's like buying a car is an agreement between the manufacturer and the buyer. It's like when you have a woman asleep in bed. It's an agreement between you and her. You don't want a third person in there sticking their finger up something.
The whole reason you have a lease is because you really can't afford it.
I mean, a lease is it brings the
you really cannot afford it.
They are not there for your benefit. They are there for their own financial gain and benefit.
I am quite aware of this, but say for example,
would you take a lease on? Would you take a lease on a Rolex?
Let me spin you something. Can I spin you something?
Yeah, go on.
Actually, a Rolex lease wouldn't be too bad because at the end of the day, you've got an asset which arises in value. On a car, it's actually depreciating. But that's beside the point. Here's an idea. Elite
leases are for soy boys who don't know how to look after longevity, long-term ownership of a car. They're scared of it and they want to get rid of it before it might break. What a bunch of pussies.
Listen to me. Say you're running a say you're running Elite Luxury's been a disaster. I was thinking about buying a 10-year-old Maserati on a lease.
Yep. You can't. You can't get a second-hand car on a lease.
Okay. Well, there you go. You just solved it for me then. No problems.
Finished. Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye.
Lease, do you have taxation issues? Unless you have taxation issues, and the lease is a good idea.
He keeps buying fucking ladies' handbags with his fucking tax.
No, not taxation issues, as in too much tax to pay. Not doesn't have enough money to pay the tax.
Well, I got a bit of both, you know. I don't like paying the tax. Look, so the problem is this, okay? I love cars and I just can't afford it.
Yeah.
I love cars and I can't afford it. I'm what you call, look in your fucking driveway. That's what's wrong with America. Look in your fucking driveway. I want too much car for myself. I want to have too much car.
You can. It's just that you love handbags more than you love cars. So if you were to put all the money on these luxury handbags,
I got the handbag so that she'll sign the fucking form so I can lease the car.
But I've seen you with those handbags, Arch. You're kind of fond of them yourself, mate. I mean, I've seen the canoodling, and I've seen the sniffing, and I've seen the intimacy. I've seen that look in your eye. You sort of glaze over, and you start to get a little bead of perspiration on your forehead, and your heartbeat raises, and your pulse rises, and your pupils dilate, and you get a lingering in your pants.
The only time I have fingered leather, let me make a confession to you. The only time I have fingered leather as nice as the Birkin was in your Jaguar. Okay? Oh, fuck, man. I wanted you just to hop out of the car so I could lick the seats.
Well, actually, it's not leather. It's actually doe skin.
That's leather. That's an animal.
It is. No, but
it's not like my old man's Mercedes It's not
Most
like my
leather
old
is-
man's Mercedes.
That's
where it's
true, but
fucking
most
plastic.
leather is
It's
most leather
plastic.
is considered bovine from a cow, where that comes from a doe skin.
Now, what I'm trying to say is, right, unlike my dad's car, which has got the same cosmetic, the same chemistry as a Coca-Cola pet bottle. Okay? He's
Yeah.
got Artico. I had a big fight with the Mercedes.
Artificial cow. Artificial cow.
He goes, it's Artico. I said, I said, that's vinyl. It's fake leather. He goes, no, it's not. It's Artico. I said, what do you think, Artico? Artificial cow. They're not that bright in sales. Plastic, I want to lease a car because I can't afford it. I don't have the willpower to save. I'm a spendaholic. I like spending money. I don't like saving. Saving is boring.
Plastic. Did you lease your car, your BMW?
We HELOC'd, and then I paid off with crypto crap.
Well, that's not a lease, so there's a no. Oh, take a poll. Take a poll, Arch. Take a poll. Put the poll up. Take a survey.
Pay the piper. Pay the piper.
Okay, just out of interest there, guys, we had a survey. Should TINT tickers get the no time to die? 50-50. Oh, we're going to end it now. Yes, actually, no, he shouldn't get it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this up here now. Okay, I'm gonna say this honestly to you. Okay, here we go. Should Archie lease a car he cannot afford otherwise? Is that okay? Is that okay or not?
Yeah, sounds about perfect.
But I can't afford it. If I had the money, I don't have the money. I got no fucking willpower. I spend it. I live salary, paycheck to paycheck. I'm one Google Ads payment away from bankruptcy. Okay. Solve. We lost him. He's fuck.
Yeah,
Solve.
Yeah.
My God, it's rubbish internet in Brisbane.
I'm one Google Ads a payment away from bankruptcy. Okay.
People need to super chat.
It's tough. It's hard. Super chats are down. Down, boys, down.
What do you think? I want to lease a car. I can't afford to do a motoring channel.
What do you want, Arch? Do you want classic European? Do you want American muscle car? Do you want new European?
Problematic plastic parts. Problematic plastic parts. Problematic plastic parts.
Lease my CNC machine. I decided to talk to Archie, and Archie said, you should lease.
So, but you just wouldn't want a crappy LC class, would you?
No.
Well, Liz, what about your dad? Your dad would be hankering for a new car now. Why don't you take that off for him? What they offer him for a trade-in?
He hasn't been that careful with it.
Because they'll only give him cents on the dollar.
He's got curb rash all over the car.
Curb rash is better than vaginal rash.
Oh,
Mr. Zoso, $5 actually might be cheaper to lease right now. Money factor cheaper than interest, depending on the car you want. What do you think? Would there be any interest in a car channel where I document my car journey, where we end in repossession?
Well, what happened to the bloke with the Buick? Remember the guy that was doing the Buick on your channel a couple of years ago? The Buick Riviera. What happened to him?
Yeah,
Gary's Garage. Gary's Garage. What happened to Gary's Garage?
Gary's, he's still there. He's still doing it. You know how sometimes people they pull the engine apart and they don't put it quite back together. They come back to it.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen these cars for sale, which is in bits? They give you 3 boxes of parts. No?
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, absolutely.
Jeff Hartman, $10. Saw this watch used. Good price. Omega. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I'll call it out for you. Pull it up. 215.
Okay, 1 minute there. Omega. 215.
.92. .46.
Yep.
.51. .99. 001.
I got to tell you, I told Plastic this before you came on the show, right? Actually, I like it. It's a Planet Ocean chronograph. Beautiful watch. I'm just going to bring it up, share screen. I think it's actually nice. I actually quite like these. Simple 2 register chrono. Quite a nice watch. I like the orange and the grey. Beautiful. What do you think?
It's got a pre-ghosted bezel on it.
The best thing about it is, the best thing about this watch? The best thing about it? It's not a fucking Rolex. You don't have to lick some AD's fucking asshole to get it.
It's got the color scheme. It's got the color scheme of the GT40.
You don't have to bring in fucking cupcakes and Dunkin' Donuts for fucking 6 months before you get the chance to buy it at full retail.
That's dirty. I couldn't do that. I couldn't haul myself out. I mean, you present yourself to the AD. You tell them what you want. You wait in line. If you can't wait in line, go to the AD.
You see how morally wrong that is? It's just fucking dirty.
Oh, it's like dingleberries hanging off your ass, and they just must come in there and laugh at you. Well, they just sit there and eat your fucking donuts and then just laugh.
Yes, this idiot thought he's getting a panda. This idiot thought he's getting a panda.
It's not as dirty as like selling spider monkeys to people as pets, but would you?
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
No, I don't.
Did you think I had every right to chew out Tim, or you thought I was a bit nasty?
You're a bit harsh on Tim. I don't think it was Tim's like Tim's place to like chew him out, or what Tim knows about it.
It's his mate.
A monkey isn't a domesticated animal. Domesticated animal is dog, a cat, a horse.
A poodle.
Yeah, I will say with a caveat though that, and I don't know if people use spider monkeys as like service animals. Like I could see, if there's someone that like is a dependent on it, that people are using.
Yeah, they can.
You're someone
they use them in Asia to pinch their wallets and handbags.
I love you, Tom.
They also
somebody you works
I'm not making this bullshit up.
I love you. You know that? I really do love you. Here we go. JT, $5. Arch. Marcelo's streaming now with better panelists. Sirocco, you need to bring them here. Look, it is what it is, man. I honestly, it is what it is. I had a good show today. Sometimes it's good to have a break from Marcelo. You know what? That's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's a big enough journey for all of us. PG,
it's Rocco out of prison.
Arch, how about a concrete car? Let's talk about it. You know what?
I thought Sirocco was banged up in a Mexican prison after he was caught blind drunk after streaking across the Mexican buddy.
Should Archie lease a car he cannot afford otherwise? Yes. See, let me ask you this. I start a car channel. That Elite Luxury has been a piece of shit. Okay? Let me be honest.
Yeah. Okay. The girls didn't work out for you. The middle-aged ladies didn't work out.
I thought that was fucking genius. You know that? I honestly thought it was genius. Okay? I really did.
You always get yourself in trouble, though, when you bring the ladies onto the show, Arch. Mimi T.
Yes, how are you?
It's a lady.
What's going on?
So, Burbs, where's your backdrop? Where's the American flag, man? Where is it?
It is there.
No, the one with the burnt timber, not the American.
So my wife, that was in my bonus room, and we had
room.
a little issue with my wife trying to work out, and she couldn't work out while I was streaming. So I moved
Burbs,
to
mate. You got to carry your balls in your Rolex box, not in a handbag.
No.
Man, take your room back. Take charge.
No. I want her to work out. I don't want to give an excuse for her not to work out. So.
All right. So you want to miss there?
She can go in there. She can do her exercise bike. It was like a TV, a pretty big TV on the wall that, so it's like, okay, for me to stream, it's like she couldn't do that. Kids couldn't watch movies on the secondary TV. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to move to the other room. So I moved to a different room. And now it
just doesn't have that manliness to it anymore, Burbs.
Really?
I'm worried about you, mate. I'm worried about you. You've grown the beard like everyone else. You're wearing the black T-shirt. You're giving your man.
It's dark blue. It's dark blue. Should I get a sleeve tattoo? Just like a nice full sleeve down my arm.
I'm worried about you, Burbs. You're starting to slip to the dark side, mate. We need to drag you back.
I'll get some veneers, maybe.
Get some veneers, yeah.
Like an LV backpack, the shades, the baseball cap, standard issue.
Maybe a grill.
Yeah. So would you go with this over a Tudor chronograph though? Because this one's more expensive.
No, I would pick every day of the week I'd have the Tudor Monte Carlo. I'm not too sure whether they're looking to this to be like a ghosted bezel. See, it sort of looks greyy, pastel-y blue and faded red. It's almost like the blue-orange color on the Ford F.
And it's a
GT40.
Yo, Birmingham, man. It's me. It's Vito, man, from
What's up?
New York. Hey,
What's
man,
up, Vito?
Hey, listen, Birmingham, my show is starting now, man. I'm going to break your fucking kneecaps, man, if you don't jump on my show, man.
What?
I got Bobby Google on the show, man. I got Archie. You jump on my fucking show, man, or I'm going to break your fucking kneecaps.
All right, Vito.
Hey, Vito, tell us a little more about your show. What are they?
Who do you work for?
I got all the fucking soys, man. We're all on there together. We all live in our mama's basements, and we get a real man like Birmingham to come along. He gives us credibility. You know, I got Bobby there. I love my Bobby. You know, he's in Canada. Wizard comes on the show too. We all live in basements, you know, but then we get Birmingham to come along, and he adds credibility to the show, man. You got to get on there soon, Birmingham. I'm going to break your fucking kneecaps, man.
I come on. I come on from time to time.
Yeah, we love you on the show, man. You're the one person who makes us always look good, man. I fucking love you, man.
That's not true. You're just trying to flatter me, Vito. I see what you're doing.
So, what's that behind you, Burbs? What's that behind you? That statue of the hand? Is that like the white supremacist signaling behind you? Is that the?
No, it's just a one of those wooden hands.
I think you're trying to signal to the white supremacist, Burbs. I'm a bit concerned about you
It's
there,
not
mate.
It's not a white supremacist sign. What's the? The okay? I should put in that okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. We're just taking the piss, mate. It's okay.
I know.
The more Aussies take the piss, the more we like here.
Hey, fuck you, Salvan. You know, you're one of the reasons I left the Archie show, man. You fucking asshole, man. Jesus, man, I'll break your kneecaps. When my private investigator finds plastic, he's gonna fucking find you too, Salvan.
Hey, Salvan.
Yeah, but I shit bigger than what you stand tall.
Salvan.
Listen, man, just because I got skinny little wrists, I live in my mama's basement, I got hair plugs, and I got a 5-inch wrist, doesn't mean I can't whoop your ass, boy.
Yeah, well, I spend the money on Rolex, not hair dye.
Is it true that Archie spent more on his date with you, Savron, than with plastic?
Well, actually, while he's not here, I'll tell a couple of stories. So we got to the restaurant, right? We got to the restaurant, and Archie, we were all there. We sat down. It was a Monday, so it was nice and quiet. We sat down there, and they know Archie well there, obviously, right? Archie being a big diner. And I ordered the fried rice. Archie ordered the wontons to share. And as I mentioned earlier, Archie had an 80% return on investment on the plate of wontons. So he did well out of that. He had crispy skin chicken, he had rice, and a big bowl of soup. But he got in trouble. He got his ass in trouble because he put his crispy skin chicken in the soup. And the actual restaurant came over and started screeching at him in Vietnamese because she put so much work into making this crispy skin chicken for him, and he put it in the bowl of the soup, which turned it all soggy. You don't respect us. You don't respect our food.
He's a fungool. He's a fucking spaghetti meatball. That's what that fucking Archie is. He's a fungool.
So Archie got in trouble. He got in trouble because he turned the crispy skin chicken soggy.
Ugh.
But he did shout. He was honourable.
I'll break your fucking kneecaps, man. Birmingham, get on my show now, man.
In a bit. I'm gonna have dinner in a little bit. Maybe after that.
So, Burbs, what type of cruiser do you drive on the job, man?
It depends on the day. Mostly.
Well, come on, you need to tell us. Otherwise, everyone thinks you're on the Sedgeway in the mall.
Yeah, sure. I'm on the Segway in the mall. That's what I do. I drive around. I ride a bike. I ride a bicycle. Just
Hey, my cousins up where you from, Birmingham, they want to make sure you're getting the brown paper bags with all the cash, man, to look the other way, you know.
No, don't do that. We don't do that on the West Coast.
What?
I think that's more of an East Coast thing.
Yeah, I know your secret's safe with me, man.
So Vito, your avatar there, mate, was that in the Blue Oyster Bar?
Yeah, man, that was just joking around, man. That was just joking around. That wasn't.
I just had a three-way with these two dudes.
We're just joking around here, man. We're just joking around, man.
It doesn't look like you're joking around there, Vito. It looks like you're pretty serious.
Listen. Me and Bobby, we're just friends, man. We're just friends, you know.
You grab that big crown. It's like having a man with big package.
Burbs, you got the soundboard going, mate.
Who, me? No. I think Vito's playing some tricks.
So, Lord, you still there, mate?
Yes, I am.
What's this about the dating business? What's happening? What's that? What do you need a new woman for? You got the Rolex. You should be able to pull the woman.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm just trying to learn from the best. You know, I need to study with Archie and get myself an older Asian woman so I can be happily married like him.
Listen, you know, I formed a great friendship with a guy, you know, called Johnny Cakes. You know, me and Johnny, you know, we were great friends. You know, so you can always look on the other side, there, Lord.
I'd rather not, but thank you for the suggestion.
Well, it'll double your chance of getting a date, Lord. Vito's ready to rock and roll, mate.
Too, man. You know, you share your wardrobe as well, man.
Are you only looking at dating an Asian girl, Lord?
No, actually.
Okay.
Just fucking around.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm just curious.
You are
no fetish.
Burbs ain't no white supremacist. He's cool, man. He's cool. I wouldn't be friends with no fungool.
I don't know what that means, but how close are we to going over the dating profile?
We're not close at all. We are about $350 away, I think. So perhaps it's not happening at all.
And we got 3 days. We got 3 days to close the gap.
Yeah, and I guess people are not interested.
Well, actually, no, it'd be really interesting. It'd be really interesting because on the first date, you can show how she was selected on the ArchieLuxury.
What the hell is plastic doing? What the hell?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, just out of interest there.
Plastic? This is plastic?
Man, Birmingham's supposed to be on my show. Birmingham's supposed to be on my show now.
What's plastic doing recruiting for the other channels?
Hey, I went to the toilet. I went and had to take a phone call. And how much super chats did you guys raise?
5/8's a fuck all, Archie.
What the hell's gone wrong, Sov?
Hey, it's a team, mate. You need to get rid of us. You need to get rid of us.
Leasing.
Get
Tell me
rid of
this.
us.
Leasing. You wanted to come on to tell me leasing. I can't afford to buy it. Okay. Leasing is for people who don't have any money. Okay.
Yep. Leasing is for people who have a constant stream of money but not a large sum to purchase it first, or they've got a tax problem because it's a tax deduction.
You got to pay FBT, but that deduction's negligible these days.
Oh, yeah, true. But then there's always the balloon at the end. What if you fall in love with the car and you want it?
What if you hate the fucking thing because it's German? Got plastic parts in it that are going to shit himself after a while.
You've got to come over to the stream, Birmingham. What are you doing? You shouldn't be here. You belong to us now, Birmingham.
I love it.
Now you don't belong to Archie anymore. You come back to me now. Back to my stream. We miss you, Birmingham.
Leasing. Sov, you wanted to warn me about leasing. Please do it.
Leasing.
My dad has
Leasing.
warns me all the time. You know, the reality is, you know why I want to lease a car?
Yes.
I don't have the willpower or the ability to save the money otherwise.
Well, you're going to
It's
have to release the You're going to have to release the Archie Luxury document income stream to a leasing company.
Archie, Nick Miller, super chat. Pull it up, Archie. Pull it
Here
up.
you go, Nick Miller, $2. You know, respect our Vietnamese culture. You know, respect.
That's for throwing the crispy chicken into the soup, I think.
In the soup, yeah. You got in trouble there, Arch.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I actually, she drives a Maserati, that lady. She's gorgeous. I love her.
That's Vietnamese culture.
Irving Hart, can you help me get my pig sub back from Bear? He bought the pig sub off the guy I sold it to. I want that back. I'm trying to do a fundraiser with Archie, but he won't let me anymore. Irving Hart, you're a cop. Help me,
Huff
Irving
on
Hart,
Smash,
help me.
$10. Did Sirocco ever send the 150 for his lordship dating profile review? We need to make this happen. Yeah, no, it's kind of in between. Okay,
It's cactus. It's cactus, fellas.
Sirocco's waiting. He's waiting for his parole out of the Mexican prison for streaking on Australia Day.
Savron, I'm never going to forgive you, Savron. You ruined my time on the Archie show.
Yeah, well,
I fucking owned the chat. Then you excommunicated me with plastic, you fucking asshole. I fucking hate you, Savron.
Yeah, well, I did warn you about Archie.
Birmingham, I want my sub back. You've got to get it from Bear.
Sometimes when you sell the Rolex, you can't get it back.
Well, I want it now. I want it. It's not fair. I want more. I want money. I want my sub back too.
So, Bobby, when are you off to Ireland?
Oh, he's really good. I love Nico. He said to me, stop having to spend money on phone calls. He said he's going to call me. He said, just wait by the phone. I'll call you, Peaksley. So I'm waiting, I'm sure he's going to call soon.
But you were supposed to start there this year, weren't you?
Oh, no. He said he's going to call me. So I'm sure he will.
Because the only reason you got the job there was because you were smaller than him. Isn't that right?
Hey, I'm big for a midget lesbian. I'm actually quite tall.
I got to tell you guys, what did you think there? What did you think? Do you think I was vicious to Tim about the spider monkey thing? He tried to joke it off, and I said, no, this is not a joking matter. I'm really against the spider monkeys. What did you think?
No, spider monkeys, any monkey shouldn't be
wild animals.
domesticated.
You just
they're
leave
wild
them
animals.
alone.
Yeah, they're just going to turn on you
the
one day
problem with
and tear
spider
the flesh
monkeys
out
is
of you.
they're very cute. They are very cute when they're small. Once they become adults, you've got to put them in a fucking cage.
A bit like me, hey Archie, a little bit like me.
That's what I was going to say, Archie. Is that an allegory about Bobby Google? Did he become too big for his breeches?
Yeah. Look, it is what
are you doing? We got to get over to JJ stream now, Birmingham.
I got JJ Birmingham. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Leasing. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Just give me your opinion.
Wait 3 years, and so it's a little bit different because of the way that your income comes in. I like the idea of putting aside whatever your car payment would be, right? Like if you're wanting a $300 a month car payment, let's say, you just automatically, when you're getting your direct deposit, you just have $300.
Yeah, let's just put that into perspective. So what's 300 American, right? Would be about 1,300 Australian. Okay.
No, 300 a month.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it would be in Australian for the same sort of car.
Okay, you're saying that they cost that much more.
Exactly. Well, the currency difference, and also the cars are so. Exactly.
So we're in a weird market right now because my car that's 3 years old, I can sell it used for more than what I bought it for.
Sure. But you can't buy another one.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of an insane market.
Yeah.
But for years, I drove cheaper cars. When I bought my Rolex Submariner, that cost more than the car that I was driving at the time.
Of course. Yes. I got to tell you,
guys, I've come over to get Birmingham. Birmingham, we want you to come over to JJ's because we just want to talk watches. Birmingham.
Woody, it's Woody back. Hey, Woody.
Hey, Sovereign.
What about
We
that
just want to
bastard plastic?
talk about the new Zenith.
What about
Have
that?
you
Let's talk
seen
about
the
that
new
bastard
Zenith?
plastic.
Are we talking about the
I
Zenith?
like the community.
You talking about the Zenith
Irving-
original or the
Irving
Chronomaster
Hart, our
Sport?
community is the best one. You've got to come over back to JJ's now, Irving Hart. We just want to talk watches, Irving Hart.
I got to be honest with you.
So, Archie, have you given the Cartier? Have you given the Cartier to the missus yet?
No,
Is
her
it for her
birthday's
birthday?
next
She
month.
got it already?
Her birthday's next month.
But you've got it. You own it. It's in possession of it.
Yeah, because I was trying to get her in the mood so she could sign the fucking lease payment.
But what about the handbag? She's got the handbag already?
No, that it's a long story, okay? But yeah, look, they're basically for her, okay? Her birthday's 26th of Feb.
Yep.
I got to get an insert for the Kelly.
Hey, Barnum, it's me, it's the wizard. How you going, Bob? Birmingham, where the fuck are you, man? You're supposed to be on JJ Street now, Birmingham. Fucking get your ass over there now.
What's going on, Marcelo?
Should I really say?
No one's watching. Go ahead. What happened?
My brain is exploding. No, we had basically in my channel issues with problematic, call it problematic people, and yeah, we try to kind of figure out all this shit. I mean, I definitely can call out Mr. GMT, Mr. Delusion, Port Lagery, Swiss. Who else? Jonathan. I mean, all these guys that actually eventually came up to be very problematic in by coming in the channel and create a lot of noise.
Did you block their main accounts and they're doing like troll
Yes,
accounts?
I did.
Or?
Yes, I did. I mean, I know GMT is blocked. Swiss, I understood that is blocked. But the problem
Well, you're in
is
safe hands in the
also...
ArchieLuxury channel. You're nurtured here. You're protected. You're looked after. You paid your protection money to Archie. We'll protect you.
Yes, that's exactly right. Now, very quick, we got a super chat in here. Guys, get a last round of drinks. Mr. Zoso, $5. You can't get a Camry for $300 a month on lease, Arch, unless you put down $12,000. Well, fair enough there. Guys, I'm going to wrap this show up soon. I want to thank you for coming on. I was thinking of getting a car to highlight the luxury experience, and I was wanting to buy a 7 to 8 year old 7 Series BMW with about 150,000 kilometers on the clock on a fleece with no warranty, just to see how bad it can really be.
Some of the people voting in your polls, I don't know if they're necessarily looking out for your best interest, though, Arch. They might just be trying to live vicariously through you and say, hey, you know what?
Sirocco, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, mate. How are you going? Great show last night, Arch. I enjoyed that.
Hey, Sirocco.
Yes. I sent
Hey,
you the
Lord.
link,
Hey,
didn't I? I sent you the link, didn't I?
You did, yeah. I watched it this morning.
It's a private
really cool.
link. It's a private link just for you.
I won't know. I won't ask why you made it private, but anyway.
Look, the thing is this. Let me ask you this, okay?
Yep.
It's this whole YouTube thing. I got to tell you, I'm actually... Look, Timmy didn't come on today. I actually enjoyed a day with Tim not here.
I enjoy every day with Tim not here, but anyway, I shouldn't say that.
I got stuck into him the other day.
Come early, but I hope he was okay also.
That's okay. As I said, man, me and you, we're good friends. With Tim, I got stuck into him the other day about the spider monkeys. You saw that, Sirocco?
I saw something about spider monkeys. I didn't see any.
Yeah.
I missed your video 2 nights ago.
Okay, that's up still. You can go and see that.
I'll have to have a look at that. Yeah.
I kind of call him and you.
Can I answer Hoff on Smash's
Yes.
super chat?
Yes.
I am working on getting that $150. That is going to happen. It's just I don't know. There's a problem with my fucking PayPal
He's in
over
Mexico.
here.
Security features. It's in Mexico. It's always.
It's a real pain in the ass. I wanted because I know it really has to. We really need to make it happen. So hey, what about any other guys? I don't know. I don't think we're even at $50 yet or 100.
No. We're about 120 so far. 120.
Okay, well,
even
if I put 150 in, we're still a couple of hundred off. So you know,
you've got
come on, guys, super chat.
How have you been? Oh, Mister's. How have you been, Sirocco? What's going on? Talk to me.
I've been a bit under the weather.
Okay.
Shall we say? Yeah, I'm getting good now, but we've had a 2 weeks from hell. We both thought we had COVID beginning of last week. I got rid of whatever it was, and then Ms. Sirocco got it. And then, what day was it? Sunday. I had a bit of a fall, my own stupid fault, and banged my knee. Anyway, that night my knee went up fucking crazy. We got in touch with the doc. Yeah, I was bedridden for 3 days.
Fucking
and
hell.
It was, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. You remember I had the problem with my leg a couple of weeks ago, my left leg? Well, this is my right leg. And everyone's in the chat and Sov was saying, oh, it's gout. Well, it wasn't. This time it fucking was. And I'm eating organic friggin' vegetables. I haven't had a beer since Sunday. No beer since Sunday. I'm really getting, I'm on fucking vacation and I would kill for a fucking big rump steak at the moment. And the doctor said, no meat, no nothing.
Archie,
no spicy food.
There is now 177 people enjoying this show. I just want to ask you, would somebody, if somebody would pay you a super chat to continue another half hour, would you continue?
No, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap up now, guys. I got to go and visit my son. Guys, are we back tomorrow? Save that energy for tomorrow. I love you all.
Tell your son we all say hi.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
Hope he's good, mate. Yeah.
See you later, guys.
Okay, guys. Thanks.